Doing this because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been quacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of fargan iceholes like yourselves.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to ditch the geeks in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh, my God. There's 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Lollygaggers. Diamond dogs have struck again.
Real freak.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
4 of us wolves running around together in Las Vegas looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Transformers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
Basement Benchwarmers Podcast back for another week for your entertainment. So Willie, Ed, Rick, and myself, Scott. A lot to talk about tonight. U.S. Open is coming up this weekend. NBA Finals in fine form. The hockey Stanley Cup Finals is going on, tied up 1-1 as well, along with the NBA Finals. Major League Baseball humming along.
Yeah, we have a trip to Los Angeles today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to LA. This week.
I filled my backpack with bricks.
Bricks and anything else?
I don't know.
Fake IDs.
I thought you'd be going to Chicago with all the bricks, helping out the WNBA.
I thought my joke was going to land this being Kenosha.
Yeah, that's just good defense, Rick. That's what I've heard in Chicago. That's good defense.
Oh my God.
Anyway, let's start off how we start off every week. Hours a week, Ed.
Well, it's nice having Rick next to me. I'm used to having Eric here.
Yeah, golf, Packers. Here we go.
Bucks and 6.
Oh my God.
I love Lance Armstrong.
I love Lamp.
You know what's going to be awkward this year when we all go to his 4th of July party and there's a whole nother podcast there.
Was it like
we're
it's a bizarro?
Yeah, we're like outsiders. It's like, what's going on here? Oh man, what did happen this last week? I didn't want to jump the gun on Rick, but Rick was out of town and Timmy saw some pictures and he is bad-mouthing Rick's old mitt. Did you hear that? I was like, as a former player, personally, I don't appreciate people talking trash about my old mitt. Rick's mitt's actually years newer than my mitt. I love my old mitt. It's a little dusty.
Got a couple miles on it.
Yeah, it still fits the hand nice. The leather's starting to dry out a little bit. Yeah, I have to oil it every time I use it now. But once you work it in, it feels like it did when I first tried it on. That old mitt might be starting to lose a little bit of its shine. But when you pull your hand out now, it kind of has a funky smell. It's not completely off-putting. You know, it's
who's eating pudding?
It's funky though, the smell now. You know, every once in a while it smells like a roll of pennies. You know, you get used to it. Even though I don't play with as much anymore, when I do, it makes me feel so young and energetic. Although the other day, when I pulled my hand out of my mitt, there was a loose string attached to my finger. So it might be time for a newer model. Nah, I'll keep the old mitt. She's great.
You really screwed
Rick,
up
get
now.
the phone.
Hotline.
Is Ed there?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
He's on a podcast right now.
I hope my wife ain't listening.
Is Ed there?
Old mitt, hey? I was like, when Timmy said that, I was like, oh my God, Timmy.
Things are happening.
Rick's ears fell off.
Our pets' heads are falling off. Yeah. Rick, how was your weekend? I know you had a
going
big
this way?
week.
Are we going this way?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I had a great week last week. Great weekend this weekend. The old wife and I took a trip, just the two of us. We both came back alive, which is fantastic.
So you did bring your old mitt.
Yeah. We flew into Cleveland. She just did this the whole way.
Bet your arms were tired.
Great joke.
Yeah, I went to Baltimore, saw a game there. Went to Washington, D.C., did some sightseeing there, and Baltimore. Actually, in all four cities. Did some sightseeing.
Nice.
Saw the Cubs in Washington, D.C., saw them get the W. Went to Pittsburgh, saw a game there. Kristen got a ball, which that's a story all in itself, and then went to Cleveland. And
Was it a game ball like a...
It was not there. It was one they play catch with.
Yeah,
you know,
nice.
In the middle, and everybody in our section, which is two of us, was trying to get a ball. Or one of the two. So I was like, hey, just do me a favor. Every inning, I'll just throw my hands up, see if they throw it. Nothing too ridiculous. And I was like, do me a favor. After about the seventh inning, I says, do me a favor. When he turns around, just stand up and put your hands up. Sure as shit, she stands up, puts her hands up, and he throws the ball directly to me to give to her.
Did you catch it though?
Yeah, caught it. Yeah. I was like one of those.
Did you snap it?
I was like one.
I would have.
I forgot my mitt. It was one of those ones, like when you're in the stands and you just like sly, cool catch. You just catch it real quick.
Did you throw Kristen on real quick?
Grabbed her and did this.
Great.
And then Saturday we got home 7:00 in the morning on Saturday. Picked up the dogs. My niece got married Saturday, so went to the wedding out there.
Heard it was a nice wedding.
Hawksview. It was a beautiful wedding. Yeah. I got to do the. I'm getting excited about a routine fly ball.
Stupid Cubs.
Yeah, I got to do the father-daughter dance with her because she doesn't have a great relationship with my brother, her dad. So got to do that. And then Sunday, complete opposite. Went to a wake. Sam's grandma passed away a while ago, and they just had a wake for her. So picked up the grandkids, brought the grandkids over there. That Infantinos, not Durangos. I apologize for that.
How was the food?
Still had Mojos. Chicken Mojos, the buffet food, whatever it may be. Yeah.
Infantinos is good though.
Good stuff, yeah. Good food.
Where is Infantinos in racing?
Rapids. Up on Rapids.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yep.
Where that curve goes around there.
Yeah.
Right across the street from like Rogan's.
They have good they have good breaded green peppers.
Do they really?
Yeah. Pepper rings. Green pepper rings.
Oh, yeah?
Very good. If you like green
Sounds
peppers,
good.
awesome.
Good sized meatballs there too. So it was good food. Good time.
I did like 5 shambukas at
Sambuca.
Sean Olsen's wedding was there.
Oh. Did he try trading you baseball players that night at the wedding?
Yeah, I was in the middle of the wedding.
Does anybody object? I do. I want Craig Biggio.
That's who it was. I think Biggio back then. So that was you had a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Busy,
it was a good
busy.
time. It was a good time.
Did you get any golf in? While
I did not. We didn't bring the club
Okay.
because we flew to Cleveland, flew back from Cleveland. Just eliminated pretty much 16, 18 hours of tripping. So it was free flights. All the miles I racked up from work.
Nice.
So
Very good.
yeah, good time. Good time.
Did you go to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I didn't ask you
we
that.
went by it. She didn't want to go in it, which I was fine with. Tried to do a couple of stadium tours of football stadiums, and like I told you, it's impossible. Nobody was doing tours. Really weird.
What about, did you do the Christmas story?
We went there. We didn't do the tour of the house because it was a little bit expensive, and we were hungry. And there's a bar right across the street, so we went to the bar, took a couple pictures of the place, and got some food at the bar restaurant right across the street.
Actually, another good place there in Cleveland was Lakefront Brewery. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we were gonna go there, but House of Blues, we stopped there, and then a couple other places, and they said we went to that one bar, drove over there for a bit. So
Remind me what you had to eat there because it sounded delicious.
poutine with pierogies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then she got bacon wrapped tater tots.
What was in the? I'm sorry, what was in the pierogi? Potato bacon,
potato-ish. Yeah. Oh. But the gravy was fantastic. Cheese curds, like the gravy melted, not melted, but
made them
softened.
creamy.
That was in Cleveland?
Cleveland, yes.
Pierogies are a Pittsburgh thing, I thought.
They're big at this bar. Very big at this bar.
Oh, this guy's out by a mile.
Yep.
I'm close. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Sorry, Timmy.
So yeah, at the
when he was running, I'm like, he's out.
The first 3 ball games, so unpacked, going into the bathroom mid-game. I'm the only one in the bathroom. Like I said, at the Pittsburgh game, we had our own section. Camden Yards first game, we're sitting in the shade in center field, and I went up to the usher and I was like, "Hey, what is it going to take, for us to, or what inning? What is it going to take for us to move down? Get into the sun?" He goes, "Go ahead, go now."
That's nice.
Yeah, there was like 30 people in front of us. And
Do you want to pitch?
You got a glove?
I still say
if you had a glove, you play right field.
Yeah. When we went to the Devil Rays game in St. Pete or whatever, yeah, we pulled in and we were late. It was like already the game was already starting. Like, where do we park? And I go, "Oh, just pull right up front." It's like there was shit. Not
there's a couple of players not showing up today.
Yeah, it was Kevin Cash's spot, your spot.
And they gave me Kevin Cash's spot.
Yeah, and then got to watch the Cubs win in Washington. I don't know if I said that on here, so yeah, it was a good time. A lot of Cubs fans there.
So it was your first time to DC?
Yep.
So you go. Did you see the World War II memorial?
Did that? We did.
I never saw that.
That was
one.
pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
I like the Korean one. I think it's kind of creepy, with the guys walking across the field, all the statues.
Yeah. There was that, and then we did all the monuments and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
and
the Vietnam one's a lot smaller. To me, it's smaller than it looks on TV.
Yeah, there's a lot of walking too, so I mean, you can only see so much.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, did you go to Pickles Pub in Baltimore?
We did not. We went to that one place. I don't remember the name of it. I sent you the pictures. I don't even think the name of the restaurant was in there.
Okay.
Didn't Edgar Allan Poe used to go?
That was in Baltimore.
We're
You said it right.
No, I said Baltimore. Pickles Pub.
It's by the harbor, isn't it?
Yeah, well, no, it's out in the outfield.
No, we did. We went to Pickles.
I know
yes,
Pickles,
we did go to Pickles. Yes, we stayed there for quite a while.
Yeah,
before the game. Place, yeah, we did. I apologize. We did go there. I sent the picture to you guys. And in Baltimore, yes, we did go to the last stop of Edgar Allan Poe.
Nice.
The horse you rode in on.
You hit the inner harbor.
Yep, hit the inner harbor. We walked there, and apparently that's not the right thing to do. So nobody was believing us that we walked there. It's a mile and a half through Baltimore.
Mm-hmm. A lot of row housing there, right?
Yeah, I didn't feel unsafe at all.
It's like, we're from Kenosha.
You must never watch The Wire.
Hey,
I got Kyle Rittenhouse.
he had Rick and his mitt walking through.
Yeah. Everybody's like, "I ain't fucking with that guy. He's got his mitt with him."
He kept going, "Have you seen my baseball?"
I just
right.
As Kristen and I left the ball stadium, I just told her something that pissed her off. So she goes, "And another thing," the whole time we're walking. Don't let me forget it. So she was letting me have it the whole time.
Yeah.
Everybody was just kind of splitting like the Red Sea.
She's throwing N bombs out there, and everybody's just like, "Okay, lady." I don't know, something like that.
Yeah. And then got some fancy drinks in Pittsburgh and met some dude. We met some dude in Pittsburgh. We went to a bar after the game, a couple bars, and it was packed. There was one guy sitting at a table, like a pub style table by himself, and there was no other chairs. So I was like, "Hey, can we get the other half of the table? Why don't we stand there?" We started talking to the guy. Really nice guy. He had stories. I don't know if half of these stories were true, but he had stories about like bands and friends and things that he had, and like he was moving from Nashville to LA and Atlanta and all this. And Christian was, after we left, like, "That dude's fucking famous." And I was like, I don't know who he is, but his stories were unbelievable about like concerts, sports games, and just people he had, restaurants he had, stuff like this. Pretty cool. Never got his name.
It wasn't Sam again, was it? From Kansas City. Remember Sam?
Wrong guy.
Yeah,
wrong guy.
He same thing. No, he pulled the table. He pulled the chair up to our table.
Yeah, it was the same thing. Just cool couple guys, and then me.
It's funny how you're approachable.
Well, I kind of approached him. I was like, "Hey, you mind? He seems like a nice guy."
It's part of being out in America. I mean, you go out and you see the everyday people.
No, we hate each other.
I know. I watch the videos from LA.
We hate each other. That's what this country's all about. We hate each other. We don't like each other. We don't get along.
And
watch the news. I'll tell you that.
I didn't get that memo.
And you know what's crazy?
Me neither.
Go trip. hold the door for a lady. Oh, thank you, sir. You're so generous. And I'm like, oh, you're very generous. You're welcome. And then the next guy comes in and he holds it for me. And but you watch TV and everybody's out to kill each other.
Midwest nice.
So it's anywhere. He was in Baltimore and Pittsburgh. And
everybody was nice. It was amazing.
Except in DC.
Everybody was nice. DC, everybody, no protesting, any of them. There's a couple of people in Washington, DC in front of the White House expected.
Yeah.
Nobody was really getting agitated. Nobody was really getting loud, like in your face type of thing. But
you were hoping for it. Though,
I wasn't. There was I've never seen so many police around every corner in every building. Washington D.C. I mean, you had Secret Service. They actually had secret. You could see the Secret Service. You could see Capitol Police.
Not so secret, I guess.
Well, if you can see some,
the
rest
secret part's all
Black Suburban. Black Suburban.
I did see a Virginia plate with number 1 on it, Black Suburban.
Did you really?
I was like, wow. We do go to
was this Willie's social security card?
You found it. I lost that thing a long time ago.
Folded it up, put it in his wallet.
Illegal.
Pulls up at a red light. You get out of my little. What did I have? I think we had like a Hyundai Sonata or something like that. Dude, just get out with a screwdriver. Don't mind me. Just get Willie's his card back.
It's my friend of mine.
That was his license plate.
This is his tablet, not your license plate. And then we went to last thing is we went to what the hell is it? Arlington.
Oh, nice.
The cemetery out there. Saw the changing of the guard.
Oh, cool.
That was the whole thing. 5 minutes of complete silence, and
yeah,
that's pretty cool how they do it. And it's all in step, all in unison. You wait for certain scrapes and certain steps and clicks. They all start moving together. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I missed that when I.
You didn't go on any Smithsonian's at all? No,
we did go into the Smithsonian
because they have a bunch of different buildings, right?
Right,
You went in one of them. To which one did you go in?
We went into the Museum
Willie
of Science and Science Museum.
Oh, cool.
Where they had the Hope Diamond and all that stuff.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I got to see that. It was pretty cool.
Have you been there?
No, never been to see. Jenny has, but I haven't.
A couple of the other buildings were under
I like
construction.
to go. It'd be cool.
And then to get in I wanted to go into Air and Space Museum.
Yeah,
that's where I was figuring you were going to say.
I wanted to go in there, but the line it was like around the building down the block.
And he had to pee.
Yeah, it's not me. I don't have to pee.
He's not from Illinois, so he didn't go stand in that line.
Yeah, no,
that's an Illinois thing.
Yeah, I wasn't in for it. Yeah, all in all, I'd do it again. I would go back to every city again. Cleveland, it was cool.
Cleveland's not
go to
bad.
the Flats?
Did not. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Flats is cool.
That's where all the bars and restaurants and stuff
Yeah.
are. It's the old. It was in like old industry area, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've never been down there.
Yeah, Cleveland's a.
I've been
cool
to Cleveland, but I've never like hung out
It
there.
rocks.
Yeah, we went.
Didn't you go to Pro Football Fame too?
We did.
Oh,
yes,
you
we
did
that
go. I
too.
saw
we did,
that,
Yes,
yeah.
we did go there too.
First time you ever there?
First time ever there.
Pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Rumor was, and I think I heard him too. Warren Sapp was there.
Oh, nice. I met him at the last one I was at.
He was doing like a tour with some people, and I could hear him. I heard somebody say, "Hey, that was cool seeing Warren Sapp," and then you could hear him.
Yeah,
and he was always just around the corner from where we
very
were.
boisterous.
Yeah,
yeah.
A lot of outside voice.
It's very cool. That place has changed in the last 10 years. How they made it into like a village. It's like all the stuff they have there and stuff. The stadium's cool. I know, like all the power lines look like goalposts.
Yes, that
It's
was
pretty
cool.
sweet.
That was cool. Yeah, that was cool. And there were some people working out on the practice field in the back.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who they were.
And I think a high school plays there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
They get to play there when it's not. I mean, they only use it once a year,
Right.
for the Hall of Fame stuff. So it's pretty cool. Cool little area.
So that was a good time. It was a good time.
Yeah, it's neat, the history and stuff in there. It's kind of cool. You go through and it's neat. Did you watch the show on there?
We did not.
It's pretty
We
cool.
did
The
not. Was
hologram. It's a hologram. It's pretty cool. It's a hologram show. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
If we ever go back, I'll have
Yeah.
to watch it. But yeah, we didn't get into it.
So yeah.
So yeah, that was my weekend.
Hey, Willie, follow that.
I woke up 6 times and went to
Peed
bed-
3 of them.
and went to bed 7 times. That's all I got to say about that.
Had to change your sheets 3 times.
Yeah, I sweat a lot.
He had a dust dream.
The air quality wasn't good. Yeah, I can't hold a candle to that, but it sounds like a great time. What did I? Yeah, golfed. I went and watched a soccer game where the refs were bad for both teams.
Consistently bad, right?
Consistently bad, just terrible.
How do you know in soccer that they're bad refs?
Well, it's just like
Just
when,
the offsides?
when you call the ticky-tack stuffy, but you don't call the major fouls.
Okay.
The blatant ones.
Blatant.
You got red cards or possibly attempted murder.
And it was funny in the beginning, he was calling all the blatant, the big fouls. And then as the game went on, I think he got tired of blowing his whistle. And because
that happened to my wife about 6 years ago. She got tired of blowing my whistle.
Because he made a funny noise coming out.
It was me crying. That was the sound of,
Auga. Auga.
Sounds like a whimpering cocker spaniel.
Does too. You were there.
Yeah. No, I was looking in the window.
Went to Muni for the second time this year, which I hadn't been there for many years. I actually enjoy that course. So
Any hole-in-ones or no?
No.
Did
One
watch
guy we
one guy,
watched. One guy we watched. He was real close.
Yeah, he had a nice shot.
Most of us chose to take a adventurous tour to the par threes. Right? I know I did.
Yeah, I did.
So, but yeah, it's a good course. I had fun.
Entertaining.
In good shape.
Yeah.
That was pretty good shape.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that was about it. Yeah. Scott?
My daughter graduated high school this week.
Yay!
So last child through school. I went to dinner last night for that. Had a good dinner. Place in Grays Lake. I had an Argentinian skirt steak with some chimichurri on it.
Oh wow,
pretty good.
Good.
The mashed potatoes were pretty good that came with it. With wedge salad.
Oh, you love wedge salad.
Wedge and it's a good meal. Everybody liked what they had. Place was called 129 Center Cut. It was in Grays Lake. Pretty good place.
Could you
share
desserts there?
Huh?
Could you share?
Yeah,
desserts?
you could share desserts. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good place. It'd be a good place just to go. Just go there because they have like burgers and sandwiches too. So you can get whatever you want there. So they're kind of a nice little menu. You have pizzas too, like wood fire pizza. So you can get. They have a very nice menu, top to bottom. So cool little place. Good drinks. Good menu. Had an old fashioned, like one of a stiff old fashioned.
Oh yeah. A real one that doesn't taste as good.
Yeah, it was good. It wasn't bad though. Yeah. So, but yeah, golfed a couple times. Golfed league, golfed in Muni yesterday as well. But had a decent week. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Same old. And yeah. So I can't think of anything else I did.
Where'd you guys end up going to lunch afterwards?
We just in the garage.
Okay.
Yeah. Had some fried pickles.
Nice.
That's all I had.
That's after we just talked up the grudge a couple weeks ago with best hamburger around.
Yeah, I didn't get a burger though. I just got because we were going to dinner, so I just got some pickles and I got a combo basket thing. I brought some pickles home for Jenny because she likes pickles, so I bought half them home for her. And
is that when you cry?
Yeah. So yeah. So that was my week. So yeah, tonight we'll talk about we'll make our picks of the U.S. Open. We'll talk a little about the NBA Finals.
Do we ever talk about who won the other golf one? You guys ever talk about that?
We did. I don't think we ever.
Yes.
Yeah, we did. We talked about it.
Yeah. I was there.
Who?
Oh, for our thing, you won big.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You won by a mile, I think.
Yeah. I can't remember how it ended up, but yeah, I did. Because I added up to one because I forgot to.
Yeah, it wasn't even close.
Yeah. Because I had Rahm and
Scheffler.
Scheffler and DeChambeau.
Yeah, he had like 3 guys that were pretty high.
No, I didn't have Scheffler. I had DeChambeau and Rahm.
Scheffler,
and Rahm, and I had like 3 guys in the top 20, I think. Yeah, and I think all my guys made the cut.
And we all had like a guy or two that didn't even make the cut.
Yeah, I know I had one for sure.
Yeah, so we'll make our picks to US Open. And we'll have birthdays. I thought we had something.
Hey, Spoon's listening.
Oh,
hey, Spoon, if you're listening, if you really are listening, thanks for all the heads up and the help today and yesterday. Just kind words and the willingness to tell me what to do or what not to do. don't let go of that spring.
He only lost one finger, so he's okay.
His chin's only got 12 stitches in it.
We're gonna call him Nubbins from now So let's go to.
We got beer of the week.
Oh, we got a beer of the week this week too.
We're gonna do
You got the snake draft too, don't you?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
we
gonna
got
do
snake
fast
draft.
food thing.
The best fast food items ever, or that are still around.
Yeah, that we all enjoy.
Yeah. So let's start off with good, bad, and ugly. And we'll start with Ed tonight. Pick anything you want, Ed.
Oh, there's all kinds of good stuff, bad stuff. Oh, should I start out with bad?
Go ahead.
Simone Biles. Did you see that?
Oh, I saw that.
Oh,
little
that's horrible.
back and forth.
I don't get this.
She's attacking Riley Gaines for calling out a boy who played on the state championship softball team in Minnesota.
Yep.
Which he should be called out in the coach. So this kid pitched this dude on a girl's. He throws hard. You see him?
Yeah.
He's a stringy little girl, man.
Was it 2 runs or 2 hits? Gave up the whole time.
I think it was only 2 hits.
Yeah.
Or something. It was something, whatever it was. Or it was 3 straight
Not
shutouts.
a lot.
It
Not
was
a
3,
lot.
yeah, he was pitching well.
It was shutouts then.
Yeah, 3 shutouts.
So it's 2 hits.
Yeah.
It had to be 2. It's not 2 runs then. If it was shutouts.
I think it was all shutouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever it was, he dominated in a girls' softball league. And the coach never even played their backup pitcher or whatever and just let, this guy. I mean, I guess if winning's important, I guess that's America. You got to win at all costs. But then, so Riley Gaines called it. I was like, of course they won because, they had a dude pitching. She didn't say it quite like that. But then Simone Biles comes out of nowhere and just starts tearing her up, calls her essentially, Riley Gaines, a decent looking lady. Simone Biles calls her, she looks like a dude, she said. You look like a guy. That's why you know that. It's like, are you kidding me? Simone Biles looks like a midget. She looks like an Oompa Loompa. And she's calling out this other girl that's 5'7" for looking like a dude, And she says, everybody agrees with me. I don't know what your problem. It's like, what are you thinking, you rich bitch?
I don't get this whole. I don't get it.
I don't and here's the thing with Simone Biles. If men could play her sport, the only reason she's even, they can't play her sport because it's all about being tiny and looking like cute or what. I don't know what you want to call it.
Little
figure skating dudes can't do because women just look better doing it. They're more fluid but her sport's another one. So she's safe in this situation. Her job's never going to be taken by a guy.
No, she wouldn't, because if they could do that, they'd beat her.
If they could, but they can't. They can't. No, a guy can't be as like.
They beat her in floor exercise and all that stuff. No problem.
Riley Gaines said, "Hey, why don't you do the rings then?"
Yeah.
There was a video out there of a guy doing the floor exercise. He was doing like a pommel horse routine on the floor.
Yeah.
He did it for like 10 seconds doing this like stuff. She tried doing it to Simone Biles. She couldn't do it for 2 seconds. She fell off and I was giggling.
Yeah.
She could not do the same thing as he could.
Yep.
It was hilarious.
But there's none in her thing that would so far that have done it. But yeah.
Yeah, it's funny when it's not. Yeah,
it's not affecting her. So she's and then she does a whole thing about bullying. She's like one of these things, and then what is the first thing she do? Bullies somebody and calls them ugly.
Yeah.
I
look
mean,
like a man.
You look like a man. Well, yeah, men are ugly, most of them.
Yeah,
no offense. Well, Rick's good looking, but the rest of us here. But yeah,
you're going the right way, buddy.
Yeah,
you're going the right way.
I know where this is going. Brought the peanut butter. Yeah, so it's just bad look on her part. I mean, just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, when I saw that, I'm like,
first, you're rich.
Number one, you're an Olympian, and what's happening now is there's going to be women in Olympics that are going to might gold medals, possibly that could lose gold medals over this, but not you.
Yeah.
So if a woman loses a gold medal over this and loses the rights to maybe possibly to endorsements and making the money you made,
like the boxers,
is that going to be okay?
Yeah.
I mean, other women, they're going to be ugly too or whatever. Just deal with it. You're not going to lose anything as long as you don't lose your money.
What about the WNBA?
Yeah.
Besides Brittany Griner, if they had other men playing, an average high school basketball player would smoke them.
Yeah. I don't.
I mean, if you think about it, just like the WNBA, I mean, most high school boys basketball players can make a layup.
Yeah.
It's just.
I just don't understand why these women just. I mean, I don't know how you can agree with it.
I don't.
I don't know how that's not. I just.
It's
like
mind-boggling.
I've said this. I'll say this probably 1,000 times after this. I said it 1,000 times before this. This is one thing you think we can unite on and just say it shouldn't be allowed. You should not be able to play a girl's sport if you're a boy. Just plain and simple. If you want to I don't want to say play dress up because that sounds terrible, but if you want to do that, that's fine. But you shouldn't be allowed to play the sport if you're not a girl, or not a girl if you're not really a girl.
And men and women fought for this for years to get to a point where, women had all these opportunities. And what's the first thing? Women sabotage themselves.
So unfortunately, what's going to happen is this. Okay, what's going to happen is that something's going to happen in a sport where a girl, unfortunately, is going to get killed somewhere. In this. And then the same thing's going to happen when a gun is used from a parent in a school shooting, unfortunately. And the parents are going to go to jail for this because they allowed the kid to do this. And it's the same thing's going to happen. You're going to get, because you're allowed your kid to play a girl's sport when you're a boy.
Right.
And they killed another girl.
Yeah.
Because and people are probably going to hear this and go, "You're nuts," but I'm not. Basketball, I threw an elbow, knocked the girl out, and killed her with my elbow.
And the dad gets mad.
And because I taught you, you let your son play girls basketball. She killed this girl. You allowed it, and it was your fault.
Yeah.
And the school's liable too. Then.
Yeah.
Because now this is even a higher than a kid that walks into school, unfortunately, and does it on their own. Now, as a school, you got behind it. As a school board, you got behind it. As a district, you're all liable now.
Yeah, you endorse
from
this.
top to bottom. You're all sued now.
Yep.
And
you know who's going to pay for it? Us.
And I would own the district if I was that parent of the kid that got hurt, maimed, or killed.
But you know what? All these people that make these decisions, they're not paying the fines.
Yeah.
They don't. It's no different like when a cop breaks the law or does something. Who pays for it?
The
taxpayers.
The city does.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. We just can't sit down and go. We can't agree on one thing in this world. Not one thing we can't sit down and go. Yeah, that's stupid.
When did that become okay?
I don't. All of a sudden, like a year ago, like 2 years ago, all of a sudden we're like, "What are we talking? What just happened?"
So
what just happened?
Yeah, and we talked about this about 5 years ago. I used to ride on the road, and there'd be
called
3 or
this
4
safe, by the way.
He was safe. And we said that you watch in the next 10 years, we were talking, they're going to try to legalize pedophilia too, because they just keep pushing and pushing. And we said, that's crazy talk. And now we got boys playing girls sports. I mean, it started with like the gay marriage thing when Obama was in there. Oh, it's never going to happen. Never happened. Even Obama was against it. Hillary Clinton was against it. We've had that. It just keeps and that's not that big. I don't care about that even, but they just keep pushing further and further.
Next thing you know, cats are going to be getting along with dogs, right?
Locusts, cats.
Well, there was this one cartoon called Cat Dog. They're going to unite everybody.
But yeah, it's crazy.
Do you know anybody that is like, well, of course, men should be allowed playing in girls' sports? Now, I can't name one person.
No, I don't know anybody in the world.
Besides some crazy celebrities.
No, they just do it because they want to get clicks.
Yeah.
They think people are going to like them more, and I think it's going to hurt them more in the long run than it is. I can't
play
believe
sports, so they got, okay,
I mean, how do you not go, Simone Biles supports that? Can we Dexter or whatever? I don't know what they do now, or just badmouth her on every. I mean, she's an idiot, obviously.
Well, the worst part about supporting it and then bullying Riley Gaines over it is the worst part.
Yeah.
You can support it, which is wrong. But then what you did to Riley Gaines is worse than what happened before.
More wronger. It's
more wronger.
It's going to be more wronger cubed. Yeah, it's crazy, the whole situation.
Where's her husband playing football these days?
He was with the Bears. I don't know if he is.
I think he's still on the Bears.
Is he?
I checked last week.
So I mean, they're well-to-do. She comes from a privileged family. I mean, it's like,
she tends to forget a few years back she quit on the Olympic team, and she was there, and everybody gave her crap, and it was mental illness and I'm not nothing against that. She couldn't take the pressure, and she took a spot from somebody that could have been there and took that spot, went all the way over there and couldn't do an event.
We talked about that,
and it was on her. And oh my God, you can't do that. You can't do that to her. That's bullying. Okay.
But now that she's above everybody else, she can do it to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for calling her right now because she shouldn't have been there. She couldn't handle the pressure. She should not have been there.
Simone, if this ever gets to you, we welcome a phone call from you.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Change our mind.
Phone's off the hook. Sorry.
There's no way men should play sports with girls. Change my mind.
Yeah.
All right, Rick.
Unless it's co-ed volleyball rivals for fun on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, like bowling. It's skill. You got
That's not sports. I mean, like
You got
a competition, like
billiards.
It's sports. Come on, bowling sports. You're making Scott sad here right
how
now.
about okay, we'll say contact sports.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Sometimes when you high five, it's contact.
You know what's
Would you get a
what's
strike?
crazy is when you watch like girls play hockey in the boys levels, like at 16, 17. And some of those girls are mean as shit. But still, a boy hits them and they just go flying. But most of the boys, it's kind of weird.
Ease up. They ease up.
To a point, they do. Every once in a while, some dick, because there's a lot of kids that are dicks on the hockey team. They'll blast those girls and just lay them out. And they should be. I mean, you want to play out there, you should be.
And that's different because if you're going to play in that situation, you understand the situation.
Yeah. And they're playing essentially up. I do not understand why. If you're transitioning from a male to a female, you still can't play male sports. Nobody's stopping you.
Yeah.
Because you want to win. That's the only difference. Because you can win against girls. That's the only thing.
They had a bunch of that happen with track in California last month or last
Washington, Oregon, they've all had it's been a ton of them. But the only thing is you could always play against guys. Nobody's stopping them from competing against guys. So why do they have to go play with women? Because they want to win.
Yeah, and it was
which is worse sportsmanship than anything.
Well, the girl, what happened? There was one, I think. The girl didn't they happen somewhere? The girl that the
dude,
the guy that won got off the podium. The girl that second got on the podium. Yeah. I cheered for her.
Yeah. Which is she was the best girl.
Yeah. Yeah, when you win a race by like 10 seconds, yeah, it's not.
And they were trying to, and Biles was trying to say something about in the one race she was talking about when she lost against a guy, she took 5th place. She goes, even if the guy wasn't in there, you would have only taken 4th place.
Okay, but a girl would have won first.
Yes.
No. Yeah.
She's missing the whole point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So I mean, I'm already stuck on this. So I had another ugly that kind of goes with this. Miss North Florida was stripped of her crown by the Miss America organization for not agreeing to a contract that allows certain men to compete. I got a whole article on it. I'm not going to get into it. But the same thing, she would not agree afterwards and sign the contract that, yeah, I'll go along with it. If a man beats us, he's the champ or whatever. And the girls. On this one, I'm going to agree that if the man chops his dick off and replaces it with something that resembles a chainsaw accident, he's dedicated to the cause of a pageant. I say let him compete in the pageant. But in head-to-head sports, it's just not fair.
If
But
it looks like a number 8 at Jimmy John's, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not totally like callous. Shit. I'll take it Mike's way.
And scene.
All right, Rick, what's your ugly?
What's your ugly, Rick?
I don't remember what the hell my ugly was anymore. I had a good and I had a bad. I don't remember what the ugly was. Jesus Christ, guys.
We're already banned in 3 countries.
Not in Chile.
No, but in Thailand we are. Oh, no fake fun of our lady boys.
Lady boys don't pretend to be women.
I know.
That's
you're
good.
right.
That's a good point.
They tell you,
yes,
what
they
they
do.
are. No, they say they're lady boys.
That one
But
did.
if you don't understand their language, though.
I don't know how you say lady boy wrong.
Well, no, but if you say it in their language, how would you know what
I don't know. When I was in Phuket, Phuket. No, sometimes they trick you. That's hard to tell. All right,
yeah,
Rick,
do Crocodile Dundee.
It's a Sheila.
You don't do the Hangover Part 2. What do you mean you came in me?
Oh,
That's
shit.
awesome.
Oh boy.
I don't even know what my ugly was. I had one.
I have
Well,
That's all right. Go
let me
ahead.
go.
Go ahead, Willie. Go ahead, Willie.
we all got a lot in on that one.
So, are you guys familiar with the Pod's Outkick?
Yes.
site service? So, I don't know if you guys know they don't get press credentials for the Atlanta team because of Brittany Griner. I talked about Brittany Griner. You guys talked about her the week before when you could tell what she was saying, about the white girl. So anyways, the NBA and Adam Silver is silent on the WNBA, banning Outkick from covering Brittany Griner games. So, I mean, it's telling you that the WNBA is being painfully selective because they don't want this question coming out. Why? If she said this,
if she said it about Caitlin or the ref, you mean?
This one of the two,
right?
She made a racist statement.
She did, and
that's. I mean, it's hard to tell with AI, but that's what it seemed like.
But Outkick wants to ask the question,
Right.
and they're not allowing them, giving them press credentials for any of her games. So they've tried a couple. They went to the Suns, the Connecticut Suns. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
They were denied credentials. They went to the next game that she was playing at. They were denied credentials, and they're saying we can't find the space for
the space because there's so many
right
credentials at these games.
WNBA game,
right?
We've got Boys Life magazine here. We can't replace them. What the hell?
And
Mad Magazine is right next to
Adam's Apple Anonymous is here.
So here's another funny part. The WNBA launched a No Space for Hate and a Zero Tolerance for Racism campaign before the start of the season. And already the league spent 10 days investigating a dubious claim of racist chants towards Angel Reese last month, which the league found no evidence. Okay.
They were trying to get Dave Portnoy.
Yeah.
They were trying to get him.
You know what? It was,
Portnoy's awesome.
A sidebar right now. Portnoy was on public radio this morning. I just come around here and I was like, the station in Chicago. Dave Portnoy. I'm like, Portnoy's going to be on, a public radio, and he was on there, and they asked him questions. He answered them. They brought up the video where he was singing a song and he used the N-word. He goes, "Yeah, I did, but I didn't think I used it in a different context. I was singing the song. I'm sorry I wasn't the right color when I sang the song, but he defended himself. He goes, I probably never do it again, because of what I do now,
right?
Because it can come back and cost me millions of dollars. But anyways, that's a whole nother story right here. But yeah, they've been trying to get this information, just trying to get on there and talk about it. And they mentioned that in 2020, the NBA painted Black Lives Matters on the court, but didn't say a word when Montrezl Harrell called Luka Doncic a bitch ass white boy.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just,
and what's funny is you can say that on here. That's what's crazy even.
And then they talked about this, nor any reporter around the league asked Angel Reese about sharing a video on TikTok mocking Caitlin Clark as a scared little white girl afraid to fight her.
Why does Caitlin Clark want to fight anybody?
Hey, if I was Caitlin Clark, free throw contest?
Yeah. How about a layup contest?
That too. Wang. So
Wang.
That's Brittany Griner. That's your walk-up song.
All of a sudden, we're in Caddyshack now. Hey, it's Mr. Wang.
Jeez. Oh, wait.
All right, Scott, top that one.
3 sheets to the wind.
I can't top any of this.
Yeah, we might be banned by tomorrow from.
I'm gonna go to a sport. Bad, ugly.
Those were all sports.
I was talking about the NBA, WNBA. Man.
I'm gonna go to unfortunately Cam Young. He was about 270 out on an 18th hole, needing a birdie to get into the possible playoff and to tie Sam Burns. And he took his 3-wood and hit it at about 290 and flew the green and went into rough behind the green. Then he had all he do had a chip and a putt, tough chip out of the rough, thick rough, and he chunked it, hit to the right. Then he had to chip it on, had to knock it in. He did not. Then he had to putt it in to assure himself probably a share of second place, some money. missed a 6-foot putt.
Man of the people. The man of the people right there.
Yeah, and he ended up shooting
I think
16
we
under.
all dealt with.
I
dealt
felt
with it
bad.
yesterday at least once.
I felt bad for him because I do like Cam Young. He's come in second a bunch of times, never won. I don't think he's ever won on the PGA Tour. So Cam Young, he is my ugly just because, and not really, just ugly because he just smoked a 3-wood like 295. He just killed this thing. I mean, it was incredible. So Cam Young.
It was almost like us yesterday when we smoked it and almost went in the creek.
Yeah. So
luckily we're just short enough.
Yeah. So Cam Young is my ugly.
Yeah,
and not really ugly.
That was a whole.
Just a shame.
Yeah.
Just a shame. Cam Young.
Ed, where we're going next.
We're on bad, I think now. That was all
that what
ugly,
you
right?
bad?
Yeah, bad. Yeah.
That was pretty ugly. My bad is Najari Kennedy. She's a girl softball player for the Women's College World Series.
Oh yeah. I know. Yep.
So I'm trying to think which Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. Yeah. Yep.
So she threw 240 of their 410 total innings for the year. 300 strikeouts. They got to the biggest game of the year, and she ran out of gas and said she can't play anymore in the biggest game of the thing.
She started the last game.
She started 1 inning.
Yeah, she pitched 5. She gave up a ton of runs.
Is that what it was?
She got
just
yanked.
Runs?
Yeah, she gave up 5 runs in the first.
Oh,
inning.
I didn't say nothing about the runs in here. I just said she only went 1 inning, and then
she got yanked.
Said ran out of gas.
Yeah, she got yanked.
So I mean, it's just a bad situation, just overusing, and she made.
She didn't pitch good in her other start either. They won the game, one of the games. I don't think she pitched well. They just won.
Okay,
she struggled.
I thought she got tired. The way
think she struggled in all of her starts.
So she's a millionaire. She got over $1 million in NIL money.
Oh, good for her.
Which I wanted to talk about that too, that whole thing, but we'll give it another couple weeks. That whole NIL thing.
Do you see the percentage of where it's all going?
Yeah, and she won't be a millionaire by next year if that's settled. That was going to be my next thing. Only 5% is going to go to all the other sports, all the sports after basketball and football.
Wow.
So one person making $1 million out of you can't even make $1 million.
It's not enough.
Yeah. So like softball, or say was that Livy Dunn, she can't make $1 million.
She'll make all hers off.
Or
her.
they got to take it out of the other football and basketball type thing. I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah. So this girl, they ran her until she couldn't play anymore, essentially.
Yeah.
And she's the highest paid. She was at LSU last year.
I wonder if she was like one of the players of the year candidate, or she was.
I would think that one girl from Alabama was.
Oh, was she?
I would think so.
She was a good pitcher. This chick was
right.
This chick was a really good pitcher, but I know.
Listen to this: 6 complete games, 34 innings pitched in 9 days.
Jesus Christ, 9 days.
9 days.
Such a different motion too, pitching that way. You can pitch.
It's a natural motion.
Yeah,
it's a natural motion.
You can like
pitch
bowling. You can
That's why you can bowl until you're 90.
Yeah, you can just keep pitching. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Or softball pitching. Sorry.
That's good. He changed his motion. He went from this to this.
Yeah, that was it's more like that. don't get crazy, Willie. I needed Tommy John by the time I was 13.
That overhand curve, huh?
What's wrong with your elbow? What's wrong with your elbow, man? You bet you play baseball? What the hell's baseball? I found some magazines behind this guy's house.
You playing the foosball?
Yeah, so just a sad story, just running these girls until they're ragged, and I don't know. It's stupid. I mean, they're paying her $1 million, so I guess
yeah.
You ride with your horse, you got all your money on her.
Yeah, and I'm sure. I mean, she probably was fine with it. She just. Yeah, I turned the game. I just turned on because they almost got 10 runs. They almost got 8 runs. It's weird.
It was 10-5.
It was an 8. It's an 8-run rule. In
yeah,
is it really?
Yeah, because I turned the game on. I just turned on. They're like, oh, they need to score another 2 runs. It was 10-1. I'm like, what? And then they scored 2 more. Oh, they're alive still. And I'm like, oh, it's an 8-run rule. 8-run rule after 5.
After 5. Okay.
I was like,
so that doesn't make sense.
ESPN's calling the NCAA team. They can change a rule right away. Can you make it a shorter amount of runs?
Yeah. So 8-run rule. I thought that was a strange rule, but hey, I don't know. I don't make the rules, I guess.
And the girl's name is Brie Ellis from Arkansas, the one that keeps hitting dingers.
Oh yeah,
She was the one where there was 2 outs in the game and bases were loaded, and they walked her. She didn't swing at one pitch.
They walked her and gave her a run.
No. They walked her every time beforehand.
Before that,
3 or 4 at bats, intentional walks, and then they had to pitch to her.
Oh my God, that was a great.
That was the play Shaw booted the other day in Detroit.
I missed it. It
was very.
See here in a second.
Save the game.
Save the game. Yeah.
Right by his head.
Yeah.
Watch this bounce. Oh, floppy glove Shaw caught it.
He never saw it. Oh, lady.
Dude, those at third base, those are the toughest plays. That in between hop like that.
So they walked her 3 times in a row, and they had to pitch her.
They had to pitch to her. Yeah.
What happened? What happened? The bases loaded.
Dinger.
Yeah,
knocked it out of the fucking park.
It wasn't even. I was on stadium.
Close. Yeah,
it was like
gone.
Oh yeah,
gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah, she's something else. There's a girls softball's getting so good. I mean, it used to be just they do the what they slap
and run,
rise sinker,
slap and tickle,
slap and run.
Yeah, they'd slap and run, or we called it slashing or whatever.
Yeah.
And now, dude, these girls hit, and they're playing that tiny park, and it's almost like
didn't they shorten up the bases too in women's softball?
Yeah, they're a little shorter than Little League.
I think they shortened them up too.
Are they 60 feet?
I think they're shorter.
Really?
I'd have to look, but I mean, it used to be. I thought Little League, maybe the mound's closer. I don't know. But it's essentially Little League distance.
Wow.
And the fences are only like 220 or something. That girl hit that one 300 the other day
easily.
The stadium in Oklahoma houses or seats the most in
Fans?
softball.
Yeah,
really?
Over 20,000.
Wow, 20,000?
Yeah,
Jesus.
College sports like the girls volleyball, like Nebraska and stuff, draw huge crowds.
Do you think every NBA or they should get a softball league for professional?
They do.
I just saw a commercial for
they
it.
have like a lower one. There's
the Legends.
Chicago has
Is that the one that just started?
They have one for a while. Chicago, right next to the Chicago Dog Stadium. There's that stadium right next door is a Chicago girls team.
Yeah,
really?
Yep.
Yeah. Jenny Finch used to play on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
It's like the Legends or
what's the name of the Chicago team? Chicago.
I think I don't know.
They've been around for
a
couple years. Yeah, it's right. Like their stadium. There's like that bubble, like right between the bubble and the dog stadium. There, it's a little tiny stadium. It's
right by O'Hare. Right?
Yeah.
And if you keep going,
it's
at 294, you'll see Bo Jackson's that dome that they have there.
Oh, okay.
Right there near.
It's what isn't? Is it Chicago Fire?
No, it's
Fire is the men's soccer.
Chicago Fire.
Red Stars the girls soccer.
Red Star.
Red Stars girls soccer. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know.
All right, where the hell are we?
Bad.
I'll go with the bad.
Rick's bad.
Yeah, it's kind of a carry off of you guys' WNBA stuff. The Angel Reese looking all pretty in her black dress or black coat, coming off the bus, taking pictures. Yeah, I don't know if she had anything underneath.
I don't know either.
I really don't know. She may play off like there was nothing underneath, and then gets 4 points, and they lose the.
She had 2 rebounds too.
Two rebounds.
2 rebounds. Me-bounds. Yeah.
2 rebounds.
Me-bounds.
She
coined a new phrase.
To the Caitlin Clarkless fever.
Yep.
I'm writing that down.
Oh my God. She's so bad.
And then you watch that. Who's that new girl? That's the new young girl. The white girl. Paige Buchers. Yeah. She's fantastic too. She can shoot and they keep trying to pump up Angel Reese and give her own McDonald's sandwiches.
Like I said, she's like it's crazy to me that
it's
like
crazy.
It's crazy. Like I said last week, a couple weeks ago, there's like 25 other women in this league that are better.
Why are they picking her?
I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know. There's 20. I don't go white, black, Asian. There's 20 different women that are better than her. They could put on McDonald's cups.
Maybe not Asian.
I don't care. I'm saying though. These women aren't mad about that. They're just mad about Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, it's crazy because there's so many women that are better than her.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's probably 3 players on that Indiana team that I've watched. They're better than her. 3.
Yeah. There's probably
easily maybe 4.
There's 2 or 3 women on Chicago that are better than Angel Reese.
Yeah. But nobody complains.
And one of them even hurt her knee last night.
Yeah,
Vandersloot.
Yeah.
I don't understand going to McDonald's and she's on everything and it's
the PCA.
Yeah.
He clearing them?
No, there's only one on.
So
Switching places.
I don't get it. I don't know. So Yeah.
Whatever it is, the WNBA will shoot themselves in the foot. So
he
I
brought
didn't have anything.
Did
I
you
was
bring
just,
it
I
up?
was looking, no, I was looking for the Chicago thing, but I got
Oh,
caught up
your
because
bad
of-
was
yeah,
Angel Reese outfit.
It was the outfit,
And she like stopped
It
and
was-
posed like a
It was
runaway.
a stop the pose, and then the 4
And
points
she
and
like,
2
like,
rebounds.
kinda
and
like
She pulled her leg out of her dress to show it off, and
it wasn't. It was a coat.
It was
That's- like a-
cringeworthy.
It was like a pleather.
WNBA
Patented
surprised
leather.
us every week. Now I barely watch any games. Here and there I'll watch a
Okay,
few
Ed.
minutes.
okay.
But we've said this before, and I think we've been talking about this for a while.
Come on, buddy.
The
Come on, buddy.
WNBA doesn't know what they want to be. They don't know if they're a fashion league or if they're a basketball league.
Thing is, they can be both too.
They better be good at one of them.
They're
though.
trying to get
I said it-
male viewership. So
I
you
said
should-
it before. If you can get the fashion in the show before and after,
But you
the
gotta back it
women will
up.
watch, not for the sports, but for the fashion, and then they may pick up the sport.
the NBA does it. Guys walk
Right.
They show the guys walking in and like you're at a game. Here's the guy's shoes they wore tonight. They show them on the thing,
But they can back it up.
Look at the shoes they wore. They don't stop and show their shoes. They just show their shoes they wore walking in.
Yeah.
You don't see Bobby Portis walking and go,
I've often said at the WNBA games on the things on the jumbotron, they should have what shoes what player has.
yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Just real quick, every 5 minutes.
like a ticker.
Yeah, the
there
shoe
you go.
ticker. The shoe ticker. Man, our ideas are so much better than what the kiss cam. They do have the food backwards eating food cam.
That is fun.
You can call
That's
it
legit.
the kicker ticker.
The kicker
Ooh,
ticker.
yeah.
I love it.
I like it.
Yeah,
Do it.
I love it.
That's my
Maybe
good.
during
and
the
that's my good.
When we do the
kicker ticker.
when we do the blade, we can do guys talk about the shoes they're wearing. I haven't changed my socks in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Watch them stand up when I take them off. Okay,
You're bad.
my bad. So, maybe watch the Cubs Tigers game a little bit yesterday. See highlights of it.
That's what my ugly was going to be. That's what it was.
Get rid of the MLB umps for Christ's sake. They were freaking terrible.
It came out what Nico Horner said.
Yes, he goes.
You're having a bad day.
All he did is he goes, ask, are you having a bad day? It's not like he called his mother a whore. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Your mom's a whore.
Right? Jesus. And you
The
just said,
team
hey,
had her way with your mom last night.
by the way you're up. And
This is the Dave Portnoy podcast, by the way. Any questions, call him.
But it was so bad. They got to get rid of these guys. I mean, the little tracker they have in there. What is every catcher doing? Trying to frame it.
Yeah.
They're like freaking magicians out there,
The
right?
dude from
Sleight of hand.
Pittsburgh
Watch
was a couple
this.
years ago. He had a lot of them, a lot of frames that weren't strikes, but he framed them as.
He pulled one out of the dirt and made it a strike, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, it must when you got Jason Benetti, that guy going, oh my god, oh there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, and they were right on the TV thing. Nico Horner don't say much. He's a quiet.
No, he's a quiet dude. That's why.
And he just
that's-
turned around like, what? And it was like a foot inside that pitch. It was bad.
He didn't raise his voice at it either. He goes, "Are you just having a bad day?"
And then Craig Collins comes up. And Craig Collins got tossed out tonight.
He got tossed tonight too.
Yeah, he got
It's
tossed
just
tonight.
a normal conversation.
It was because the guy was in the baseline he thought the guy was in the line, wasn't in the box, ran down to first when he thought, I don't know, whatever.
But yeah, so I mean, they got to do one or two things. Robots, guys, either that or they got to. And you saw the guy get kicked out for the Tampa Bay Rays, right?
No.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
What did he do? Oh, he asked for the college thing.
No, because spring training did it.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
I go with you. Yeah.
Great.
He tapped it pretty good there.
It was great. It was funny. Funny. Not to the ref or the umpire.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, they
That's not really showing them up either.
You
That's
know what?
being
Here's
a
the problem.
comic.
You're watching the game, and are you watching the umps here? You have to because you don't know how bad they're going to screw it up.
Yeah.
You know, if it wasn't for replays, what would we be doing? You know.
Yeah.
The difference between a strike, you're 1 and 2 or you're 2-1.
which is a huge difference.
What's the huge difference on there, right? You got to think about
those
that
are the pitches. It's not even the first pitch, and then like you said, a 1-2 to a 2-1.
2-1. Yeah.
And I think
it's not so much the called third strike because you should be protecting anyways. So I mean,
and I believe there are men on base.
Yeah,
he struck out.
I'm sure there
when
was.
men are on
Sure
base,
was.
it changes everything too. Are you moving? Are you doing things?
The one you see the most is going from 2-1 to 1-2. It changes the complete at bat. Now you're protecting. You're not, and it gives him
choking up
2 more pitches to throw, to set you up. So it's tough.
I mean,
we're 2-1. You're in the driver's seat now,
right?
Because he can go to 3-1 or even 2-2. You're still got control
for sure.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's they got to figure something out for this.
It's been bad.
None of us really, we don't like the beanbag being thrown out there. We don't really like this stuff, but
no, and
it's needed, I guess, because the game's too fast for everybody.
I don't know.
Or these guys. What was always the complaint about refs and umps? I think is it's a part-time gig for them. I don't think umps it is. I think it's a full-time gig.
No, umps there year round. Yeah,
year round.
Yeah, they do it all. That's their job.
So I think they just see too much. And
NFL refs are the ones that it's a part-time thing, kind of,
which is crazy for the amount of money they make.
Yeah.
So that's my bad.
My bad is going to stick with the golf theme. Sam Burns on the first playoff hole yesterday, missing the, I think, 7 or 8 foot putt, burned the lip.
I saw a lot of those yesterday.
And losing the...
I was putting pretty damn good yesterday. I was actually pretty happy with my putts.
And moving it to another playoff hole. So, yeah, Sam Burns. Good at
on the what do you say it was a playoff hole?
Yeah, the first playoff hole. Yep.
They said the first hole. I apologize.
First playoff hole. Yep.
I don't really have a good.
I got one for you. You can use.
I'm going to use.
I have multiple.
Here's what mine's going to be. Woo! Oh, Ric Flair's got cancer again, but he's beaten multiple times. So, 76 years old, skin cancer again. He's going to treatments. He's a tough guy. He's one of the legends. So hopefully he comes through in it.
Nice.
You gonna get the Ric Flair chop?
The Ric Flair
2
chop.
claps and a woo?
I did the woo.
Woo.
I did the woo. Oh.
Oh.
Woo.
Oh. You just hit a home run?
No, just a hit.
Oh, damn it.
There goes my save.
My good is, are you done, Ed?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
You going to take us on the road? Start talking about Ric Flair and all of a sudden you got to go find yourself in the bathroom?
Here, listen.
My good is for all you fantasy players, Derrick Henry. He was on a Dan Patrick show. Did you see this?
I saw it.
I heard about it.
Okay. Yeah, he was on a Dan Patrick show, and the conversation went. Dan Patrick had a conversation with Adam Sandler, and Derrick Henry just started Googling over it or gaggling over it. He's like, "Oh my God, big Adam Sandler fan. Next time you see him, next time you talk to him, tell him I said hi. See if you can get an autograph or something like that." And he said something about if you do something.
Dan said
if you get 2,000 yards, I'll get you in one of his shows, in one of his movies. He's like, what? He goes, I hold up my end of the bargain. You hold up your end of the bargain. 2,000 yards.
And Derek goes, I'm not worried about my end. I'm worried about your end.
Yeah.
But what was funny about it is he told Dan, he goes, man, I love your sweatshirt. It was like a lime green.
Yeah.
It was very vibrant. And Dan goes, hey, this is the Happy Gilmore 2.
That's what it was.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore 2 sweatshirt that Adam gave to me. He goes, oh, man, Dan, next time you talk to Adam, tell him I'm a big fan. He's like my favorite actor. And Dan just like, okay, this is my chance right here. So
yeah,
just like you said,
2,000 yards. 2,000
yards, and he'll get a place. And then did you see Adam? He did a video, and he sent it back to. They sent it to the Ravens, so they could show Derek that.
Nice.
And
I know he said he was going to get him a video or send him a video.
Yeah, you can probably pull it up there. I just saw it today, so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So if you got fantasy, if you're playing fantasy, Derek should probably go number 1. That's my guess. That's my thought.
You're good.
Better
I
interference.
got 3. You go good.
No, you go ahead.
I got 3 of them. You go next.
Okay, my good is I'm gonna stick with the golf theme. Ryan Fox winning the Canadian Open RBC. It was pretty interesting. They played the 18th hole 4 times, but it's pretty interesting. After the first 2 times, they moved the hole.
Really?
Yeah, they moved the cup after the first 2 times.
You don't bring them back to the rink?
No, that which would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they moved the hole on the 18th hole. They moved the cup. So, but interesting. Ryan Fox dropped a ball that was over 200 yards out with his fairway wood and put it within 5 feet of the pin and put it in for. Actually, he missed the putt, but he made the birdie putt to win the tournament.
Tell us
Is
about
Hap
the
coming
14th
into
hole.
pitch?
Yes, the 14th hole was I don't know what they're doing here.
Hap's coming into pitch. Yeah, the 14th hole. Yeah, they call it the rink.
Yeah, it was
call it the rink. They
pretty
have
cool.
Hockey masks, goalie masks as the tee off markers.
Yeah, and they pretty much just put the at back edge and the side are pretty much look like a hockey rink, and then they the people that are telling everybody to be quiet or whatever are dressed in referee outfits. Oh, they brought them. They're gonna play 6 infielders.
Can you do that? Can you do this kind of shift?
Oh yeah,
You got 2 outfielders, yeah.
yeah, because they got to play. They got to throw home. They have to. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Pretty cool little tournament they have. It's got the same, kind of the same, almost the same as like Stadium Hole in a Scottsdale, but not because they don't cheer and they don't go crazy as they're hitting the ball. But it's kind of a cool little.
They hit the ball and all you hear is sorry.
You know anything about different
poutine?
They're not throwing like seltzers in Canada. They're throwing moose heads and Molsons and Labatt's.
That's your game. That's no fun.
Grand Slam. Oh,
yeah. So that's my good.
My good. I got 3 of them.
Yes.
Well, Whitewater winning Division III baseball.
Good call.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The girls' Bradford softball team going to state again. 2 years in a row. Or was it 3 years in a row? Did they go the year before that?
I don't know if they went to state the year before. I don't think they made it the year before.
So
I got a lot of money on them. So
friend of the
hopefully-
show, Clayton's daughter's playing, and I think we talked about this towards the end of the show last year. She was the SEC Player of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats to her.
On her way to Carthage.
On her way to Carthage. And then the other, my third one is the first 2 games of the Stanley Cup have been absolutely awesome.
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
So much fun to watch, except for that fucking prick, Brad Marchand. You know,
I love it.
Hey, he's a guy you want on your team, but you hate him any other way.
Yeah.
Because I remember when he first got traded to the Panthers, there was this article about all these guys like, who's on our team? You know?
Yeah, that piece of shit.
Right.
But he's a great teammate.
He's a great teammate.
What the hell just happened?
I'm trying to talk here. Playing with pliers.
I got a loose tooth over here.
Get this toenail off me. So that's what I got here. That's my 3. Well, and my Detroit Tigers.
Tigers have been playing well.
Yep.
They did what they had to do at home.
They did.
They won those games, 2 of 3.
all 10 of the guys on the infield or
Yeah.
on the field for him. The one behind the dish.
Oh, fun fact. Jace told me this, and I don't know. I'm gonna believe him. Behind the Culver's dumpster. It was on Saturday or Sunday, or one of the Cubs games. It was the first time. I don't know if it's for the Cubs or in history that all 9 position players were first round draft picks.
For Detroit?
For the Cubs.
Oh, really? Wow.
And because Sale was the DH. So everybody around it was Shaw, Swanson, Horner, Bush, Hap, Pete Crow, and Tucker.
Wow.
They're all first round draft picks. And he said that he heard
Who's
it was
the catcher?
Kelly, Carson Kelly was a first round pick. They said.
Kelly was pretty high pick.
Yeah, he said
I think Arizona or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, Arizona. Yeah. He said Jace said, yeah. He said, I go, really? He goes, yeah, they were all first round picks. And he said the first time ever that like all first round picks were started on at one time.
And look at them. They keep losing.
Yeah. Bunch of losers.
Too much talent.
Yeah, too much. They get in each other's way. So let's take a quick break and we'll come back and do a beer of the week and we'll get into the NBA. We'll do a US Open picks. We'll do birthdays and we'll be back in 2 and 2.
Holy cow. I got to check this stuff. I didn't even look to see what's in it.
What do you think?
We are back, Benchwarmers, and let's do. We're gonna do beer of the week coming up here. Talk a little about the NBA. We're gonna talk about the U.S. Open and what else? Favorite fast foods, birthdays. Got a lot to pack in here the last little bit. So
that's what she said. Yeah, we don't do that much.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer, it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good, beer is good, beer is good.
And this beer is fruity good. It's a limited seasonal release from New Belgium. It's called Grape Fizz Ale. It's a golden sour with added calamansi lime and Concord grape juice. If you ever had a Concord grape, picture the epitome of every grape-flavored candy or soda transformed into a fresh, juicy reality. Crack that Grape Fizz Ale, that Concord aroma, and all of its accompanying nostalgia hits first. But don't expect a sweet grape soda.
Yeah.
The beer is fruit forward with the grape aroma carrying through for a juicy tart, but ultimately a balanced flavor. Just 5% ABV. This one is good and it's crushable. Ed, I can tell by your face you love it.
It tastes exactly like grape soda, and then there's no sweet.
Right.
It's like it's
There's
such
a little
a
bit of
letdown.
sour. I like sours though.
It reminds me of when my grandpa used to have grapes on a vine in his yard, my newts.
Yep.
And taking one and put it in my mouth, and it tastes exactly like
no
that.
sugar in
Yep.
it. Yep.
It's like grape off a vine without the seed.
I still grow Concords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are hemorrhoids.
Yeah, I got greens and I got some Concords.
So, guys, what would you give it?
Out of what?
Out of 5 beers.
Oh, I'd pay $3.50 for it.
All right. Seasonally, wintertime, I'd give it a 2. Summertime, 4.5.
Yeah.
4.5?
That's a good call.
You put it on your boat and suck this down, right?
I could have about 3 or 4 of these
That's what
before I
she's-
switched over to mixed drinks.
The first taste, it's like, oh, this is grape soda. And then it just levels off.
Levels off and finishes with like a beer. You got a little ale taste at the end of it.
I'm gonna agree with Rick. If the mom's a whore,
A whore. A whore.
Your mom's a whore, Blue.
No, it's pretty good. I like it. I do like it.
Oh, maybe that's why Jerry kicked me out that one time.
It's tasty. I do like this.
I like
I
it
do
too.
too.
I
Where'd
mean,
you get this at?
It's at Woodman's.
Oh man, it's not bad.
It just got a good flavor. It's how a lot of them have like a bad aftertaste.
Yeah.
This would be a good one
It's
to
not overly sour.
Yeah.
Be good for the outside refrigerator. You know, the one that when you just go outside to sit down, you're like, yeah, you know what? I go for
It's a good. I
beer.
just got done cutting a grass beer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect. Where I
Yeah.
don't even have to go get it. It's right there.
Where I'm halfway cutting through the grass, I'm thirsty, and you do it, and you can still do straight lines.
It's a stretch.
I don't know about your yard, Willie. It's hard to do straight lines of mine.
So let's.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie. It was good.
Yeah.
Real quick, NBA Finals is tied up 1-1. Oklahoma City and Indiana. Indiana had to come back again in Game 1, down by. I think they were down by like 17 or 18 again.
That was 20. They're down by 20.
20, yeah, maybe 23 it was actually. Came back again. That game a little different. It wasn't like most games were given away by the other team. It just Oklahoma City missed shots down the stretch and Indiana made shots. Last night, though, different story. Indiana, Oklahoma City did not give it away. Won by, I think, 17 or 18 or whatever. It was a lot. I don't know. I think Oklahoma City's gonna win this series. I think they're still gonna win this series. I don't see.
I think they'll win it in 6.
Yeah, I think it's a 6-game series. I really do. I agree with you.
Indiana seems like when they get down like 20, it's like that movie Pleasantville, where every shot just goes in all of a sudden. Just
You got to talk about that Game 1 a little bit, though, right?
You know how long in that game Indiana led for?
The last 2 seconds.
Yeah.
0.3 seconds.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
0.3 seconds.
That's all that matters, Rick.
That's all it took, I guess.
Yeah, it's the playoffs, man. What they've done in this playoffs and Halliburton's done, it's insane, man. Just I
It's
don't know.
fun to watch. It's fun to watch because they're getting physical, and the refs are. I want to say they're letting it happen.
Yeah,
they're letting them play.
Yeah, it's at one of the lowest rated finals though so far in history.
Two flyover teams, and they're not even good flyover. Big name flyover teams.
I think the talent's good. I just don't think you have the names that are exciting. Indiana is. I think doesn't have the name talent that where Oklahoma City has with SGA. That's the name people know. But Indiana's a good team. Don't get me wrong. I'm not doubting them at all.
I picked them.
They've got here, so they're a good team. But you don't have like the Tatums, and even Boston's kind of the same type of team. They're Boston.
Yeah.
Thing is, if Boston was Indiana, it'd be the same thing.
Yeah.
Or Oklahoma City, they'd be the same team.
Yeah.
Think about it. But if you put Indiana and Boston, those guys, they get more people to watch.
Oh yeah, they'd be legends.
Yeah, I mean,
he's as good as Parrish.
Because Tatum is a great player, but SGA and Halliburton's been playing great.
Yeah,
so.
he has.
So I agree with you, man.
And he's a local kid.
Yeah.
Wisco.
So I mean, is it too soon to talk about Giannis?
Yeah,
I don't think he's going anywhere. I really don't.
Yeah.
So, table it right now. We'll wait for
Wisconsin teams don't get rid of their players. I mean, too soon.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, if they're going to get rid of them, it'll happen pretty much as soon as the finals is over because they have to trade and get picks before the draft. The draft happens like within 3 weeks.
It's only a few weeks.
Yeah, it happens quick.
If it's happening in 3 weeks here, the next month. Just say by the 4th of July, I think, or whatever it is.
Yeah, it should happen quick, but I don't think they're going to trade him. I really don't this year because he's got 2 years left on his deal.
They'd have to give up a fortune to.
But I thought
get
he
him
said
right
he
now.
was open.
They talked. He said he wants to stay.
Really?
That's what they said. And he said he wants to stay here and
He
play.
says he wants Adrian Griffin to be the coach. No, that doesn't work anymore.
They're gonna they can't bring him back.
Darvin Ham.
Go get.
Didn't he like Jason Kidd?
I don't know.
I thought he did. I thought that was like. I remember we had a.
I think I
show
said
about
they
that.
should trade Jason Kidd and Giannis. I don't know. I think I did say that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to lose Lopez. They're going to get rid of Lopez for sure.
Yeah.
I think Connaughton.
Connaughton should
They're going
be-
to figure some out with him because he just doesn't fit because they got AJ Green now.
Yeah. And AJ Green is Connaughton from 5 years ago.
I think Portis might be expendable. I really do.
Yeah.
I think
he'll probably go to jail.
I think he's just. I think he's just. I don't think he's as good as the crowd likes him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
they
crowd
love him.
loves him, but I don't think he's as good as the crowd makes him.
I think he's almost like one of those guys you're afraid not to cheer for him. He scares me.
I like him.
I know,
He's
I love
cool,
Portis.
but if they got rid of him, I don't know. If they kept him, I'm not going to be mad. But to get rid of him, I'm not going to be mad. It's one of those guys. But
this could be a complete overhaul coming. I don't know what they can do because Lillard's stuck here now
Yeah, he
until
won't.
his contract runs out pretty much.
Yeah, he's here next year because they can't trade him.
Yeah, and he can't play.
Yeah. So we'll see.
How many late night talks do you think that Lillard has with Giannis?
Not many.
Dude, you gotta stay here.
Not many.
I'm here. You gotta stay.
There was an article I saw about the Bucks trading for Anthony Davis at some point and Giannis leaving in 2 years and Davis coming here and playing. That was the rumor that was kind of thrown
It's
around.
interesting.
And I wouldn't be against that. But they have to stay healthy.
Where's Anthony Davis now? He's in
Dallas.
Dallas. Yeah.
In 2 years, because I mean, you're not gonna do it now.
Yeah.
And it depends on how Lillard reacts after he's older in NBA terms, and he's coming off an Achilles.
God, he had some of the best. It seems like every game I went to, except maybe one, he shot lights out.
Yeah,
it was just I was fortunate enough to see him in some of those games.
Yeah, he's a talented player. So yeah, we'll see coming up. But NBA Finals interesting. NBA, like talk about Stanley Cup, interesting as well. So both finals are so far so good in both. So,
Can we talk about a sport where us fat white guys can play?
Bowling?
Women's sports?
We're gonna do girls volleyball. We're gonna do track.
We're not doing girls volleyball. We get our ass handed to us in that.
I think we'd pull a couple of hammies in track. So let's stay out of there.
How about golf?
Oh, golf.
Let's talk about golf.
Should we make our picks?
Yeah, let's do that.
So the U.S. Open this week is going to be in Oakmont Country Club out in Pennsylvania, just northeast. Rick said of
20 minutes
Pittsburgh.
northeast of Pittsburgh. Yep.
Do you know
Yep.
Pennsylvania's Pittsburgh and Philadelphia are in Pennsylvania?
Let's not get the fan confused. okay?
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
I did. I know if you saw videos circulating online, I know DeChambeau has since put some out there in the last couple weeks. The rough is really, 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 really deep.
It's like a 70s rough.
Yeah, it's a 70s rough. It is.
Where did he picked an order?
Did we?
No. Well,
I
we can
did.
do this.
Okay,
So lowest number goes first, and then we'll go counterclockwise.
Yeah, lowest number counterclockwise.
I got a 6.
I got a 4.
Got a 4.
3.
You're first, Ed. And which way's counter?
Makes it hard.
Okay, I'm last.
No, I'm sorry. You're counterclockwise this way. This way would be clockwise with the clock.
Okay, so I'm
So
second.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And we're doing snakes, so you get double pick then, Rick.
All right. So I'm pretty much got this here. What a mess.
Got a die over there?
Oh, I get to go first?
Both of them?
Oh, God.
Scotty's die's in there too?
I really want to take all my favorite guys, but I'll take Scheffler. He's got as many wins as the Colorado Rockies.
Hold on. I lost my sheet.
No, shit.
He's plus 280. Scheffler's really favored to win, which is crazy in these things. Nobody should be favored to win.
You're gonna have to wait, guys.
So
Sorry.
Is it going this way then?
Yeah, it's Scott's next.
You gotta wait. Sorry.
No,
my sheet disappeared. And
We
you
can talk
snuck up on me.
Well, yeah, I got all horny when you talked about the thick rough, That's how I like it.
That's how that 70s rough. Hey, lady.
It's a little funky, just like my glove, my mitt. But yeah.
What the hell's going on here?
It's a tough night.
Oh, here it is.
Internet's not working. Cubs are getting their ass kicked.
Oh, a lot of stuff going on here.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Ed, you took Scheffler, right?
I took Scheffler. You have to.
You have to take him until he gets arrested.
Until he hits a cop. He's probably got a driver by now. He seems like a pretty intelligent guy.
Okay,
He's probably got a driver.
Guys, there's 2 beers left here, so
I'm all graped out.
I wonder if you put a shot of blackberry brandy in here.
Ooh.
You have blackberry brandy?
I don't think we ever finished my conversation about my rhubarb vodka.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I'm making that right now. I got 3 more weeks to wait. It's just fermenting on the counter.
In the toilet? Are you jail fermenting it or?
Yeah, jail for I made a jailhouse burrito today. that takes 2 days because I got it wrapped in a hot wet towel. Oh my God!
I've learned how to keister.
I can keister a whole jailhouse tire.
Okay.
Worst thing, man, in jail is the cake.
I will.
That thing's as hard as a rock.
I'm going to take my guy DeChambeau.
All that for. All right, Bryson, Willie.
I guess I have to go with.
How many are you taking? 4? We're taking 4, right? And then a wild card, like we always do. That's like plus 4 million.
Nah, let's just take 5 guys.
Let's just take 5 guys.
Yeah.
5 guys. Yeah.
So it's a normal Friday.
I got one up here now.
So it's just a normal Friday.
Yep. Don't worry, Rick.
4 guys in a fist.
I guess I got to go with Rory.
God damn it!
I
don't like.
I'm gonna make a prediction. He don't make the cut.
Rory.
Yep.
I don't like the pick because the rough's too high.
No offense to you. I just he was so bad this week.
I know, but he'll be really good. Watch.
I don't know, man.
Hey, didn't that girl that he was
Porking?
Amanda
Didn't
Ballesteros.
she leave I read something about her this week.
She's a silent reporter. Amanda Ballesteros or whatever. Yeah.
I heard she left or something like that.
No,
I'm
she's
gonna
still on
take
CBS.
Justin Thomas.
JT.
JT.
And then you got a second pick in the second round.
It's all about keep it on the fairway.
Which for some of these guys, the big hitters are tough, man. 'Cause
Shambo,
like Rory too, he plays from the rough all the time. I kind of like this. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna actually spend some time watching.
I'll watch it. What am I doing this weekend? I can't think what I'm doing.
Come over and cut
I got an idea.
cut my lawn.
It's hang on after this.
Okay, make our picks.
You just pick JT.
Yep. Let's go Henley.
Justin Timberlake. Does he?
Who'd you say?
Is this
Henley.
Pro-Am?
Henley.
Russell Henley.
Okay.
He didn't make the cut.
Alrighty.
Willie, you're up.
I'm gonna take.
I already know who you're taking.
I'm taking Tommy Fleetwood.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
I'm gonna get the band back together and go with John Rahm.
Nice pick.
Oh, those live guys, huh?
He's got Bryson and Rahm.
Yeah, probably ain't gonna
There was
work.
a couple of live guys at the Pittsburgh game.
Oh,
were they?
Yeah.
I'm going big time here. Since I already got Scheffler, now I'm going Scheffler. Scheffler.
You get another pick
I
too.
left that for you.
Yeah, I like Scheffler.
Who?
Scheffler.
Xander.
Then I'm going to take one of Willie's favorites, Ludwig Agberg.
I knew you were gonna take him.
Aberg.
Yeah, he's hot too. He's on fire.
Who?
Ludwig Agberg.
Okay, now I'm gonna take a guy that's been hot the last few weeks.
Yeah, I know who you're going.
Ben Griffin.
Yep, that was the guy I was thinking of.
I can't stand his glasses. Looks like Maverick from Top Gun.
Peter?
Can't handle him.
Peter?
There it is right there.
Is that 4?
It's 3
Oh,
only.
3 only. Okay, I got more.
I'm gonna take another Irishman, Shane Lowry.
Oh, I like that pick.
Well, Shane.
Little Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
There's still some big name guys in here yet.
Good old Mike Lowry.
I'm gonna go Morikawa.
Ooh, I like that. I was gonna take him.
Morikawa. Yeah, he plays the fairways pretty well.
Yeah.
It's a good pick.
Not sure what those are, but we'll figure it out later.
I don't know. I was trying to talk like a golfer. I've never golfed.
Anybody pick Hovland yet?
Nope.
I'm gonna take Hovland.
You know what? Amber's gonna be so pissed at you.
I know. I'm gonna have to go home and tell my wife. See that guy? I want him to lose this time.
Victor. I'm up, huh? There you go. Let's go with I'm gonna go with Sepp Straka.
I like the music.
Yeah, where'd that music come from? It's beautiful. That's like, was it K-pop?
Mm-hmm.
It's like Bop.
Man, this guy hasn't. No, I'm not gonna take him. Has anybody took? Let me take Sepp Straka.
I did.
You just took him.
Oh, sorry, wasn't listening.
Wasn't listening.
He was getting the music. He was getting. I got.
I
you
know.
back.
Yeah,
he
the
was getting
music.
music going.
That's the problem. It calms you, and then
Let me take Sam Burns.
No.
I'll take. Oh, hold on.
How many times did you say his name tonight?
A lot.
I was gonna do excellent.
I'll take Sam Burns. Yep.
Excellent. There it is. I gotta have you do it.
Smithers. Got my car, Smithers. Excellent.
Oh shit. Well, I get 2 more, so these are the last. This is the last round here. I'm gonna take one of my favorite Americans, Matsuyama. No, he's Japanese. And I'll take Koepka since nobody else wants
I'll
him.
take him last. That's what I'm gonna take.
I got an all-star team here. All first-round picks.
Did anybody take Neiman?
Marcus? No.
Is that yours?
Joaquin Neiman? I don't want him.
You don't want him?
No.
Why? Because nobody took him?
How about Cantlay? Patrick Cantlay?
Nope, he's
I don't want him
available.
either.
He's available.
How about Tyrell Hatton?
Hatton's still available.
I don't want him either.
You're like somebody down south. You know where that road is with the old.
I may take Jordan Spieth.
No, he's available.
I don't want him either.
Give him Tiger Woods. Call it a night.
Shit.
Jalen Rose.
You know what? I'll Oh, it's a tough one. Tough one. You know what? I'm gonna go with Hatton. Tyrell Hatton.
All right, that's the last time. Next guy was writing down. It didn't matter. Willie?
I'm going to go with Maverick McNeely.
Ooh.
McNeely. You've got all Irish guys here and Scottish.
I know they're all
Lowry, Fleetwood, Rory, McNeely,
Straka.
McGregor.
But is McNeely? Is he an American?
He's American.
Patches O'Houlihan. Is he on the course?
Tits McGee.
Tits McGee.
Oh, shit. That's who we came to see. You got Rick. You got last pick.
I'm gonna go who I point.
Mr. Irrelevant. You don't want him though?
Yeah, I do want him. Cantley. He's gonna come in third.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a star next to him, an asterisk.
Asterisk.
Yes.
Not an ampersand.
I don't know what the fuck that is. That's that thing that looks like a pretzel with a straight line in it.
Why don't we take? I got an idea here, guys.
Oh wait.
Why don't we take guys that are?
I'm a pirate.
Are plus 20,000 or something?
We could do plus 20,000, and if they make the cut, you get a. What do you get? Because we're trying to get the lowest amount of points.
Take
right?
a tugger right now.
Get a handy in the parking lot.
Yeah,
how
right behind the dumpster.
We're just taking a
behind the bench warmers dumpster.
Crap shoot on one of these guys and
a crap shoot. Let's do a crap shoot. I'll write down crap shoot.
And if they make the cut, you get to take.
So is this like a plus? Let's do a plus 10,000 then.
Well, because here's the deal: we're trying to come up with the lowest amount of points, right? Because we're trying to get.
Yeah, but these guys all suck.
So if we get a
these
high average guy, and they make the cut.
You're boring the hell out of our fans right now.
Am I? Well, okay, let's not do it then. Forget it.
I don't even know any of these guys are way at the bottom. I'm going to be honest.
Well, what do you like if you pick someone that maybe over 30,000?
30,000.
Yeah,
and they make the cut. Well,
you take 5 strokes off your score.
Yes, that's why I was thinking about something like that.
Who's the guy that was like a janitor 3 years ago and got his PGA card and made the cut?
He in there.
10 cup.
Guy with the plastic hand.
No,
Chubbs.
Let's do 30 plus 30,000. We each pick one. You get 3 strokes if they make the cut. That's it.
Okay.
If they win it, it doesn't cut. It's just the same thing. 3 strokes.
3 strokes.
Crapshoot plus 3.
And you don't get their.
You don't get their score.
You don't get the score. Just whatever. How about you get, if it's 30, you get plus 3. If it's 40, you get plus 4. If it's 50, you get plus 5.
Not plus 5.
Or minus. You subtract that. So the higher the number, you get minus. You get that off your score. You want to go higher, the better.
So you want to do a 1,000 or
so like a plus 100,000 would be minus 10 off your score if they make the cut.
Oh, let's do it.
How many guys make the cut though?
Half the field, I think it is.
So it's times.
So if you want to take a chance and take a big guy, you can. We'll go off CBS Sports one.
We'll do a 10,000 per point.
Well, it depends on who you take, and I'll tell you what it's on this list.
10,000 gets you -1.
Yeah.
20.
We'll just tell you what it is.
-2. Okay.
So who you take?
So you can take anybody. So let's do anybody that's
You can take anybody you want.
So you can take
10,000 or higher.
10,000?
10,000 or higher. Yep.
Okay.
So 10,000 is -1.
Look at those. Those are some good guys. And I got the first pick here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh shit.
Didn't somebody pick Maverick McNeely and he's at 10,000?
Yeah.
No, but he doesn't count.
That was before Willie made up this game we're playing here. I'm gonna go.
So at 30,000, it's like almost 70 guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys to choose from. And there's guys like Phil there too, but he's a maniac. Sorry, you should go for broke here. I'm looking for good names here.
Matt McNarty.
Yeah, that's a good name.
I'm gonna pick him.
I'm gonna go. Here, I'll get right in this 3,500. Sorry. I'll go Tom Hogue.
Are you on CBS?
Yeah, and he's at 30,000.
So you get -3 if he makes it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna write down the 30,000 then too. All right, Scott, you're next.
Mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a -3.
I will take. I think I'm going to
take.
take
69,000. No, I'm
Is
just
there?
kidding.
Oh, if there was, I'm
That would
taking
be
him for
awesome.
sure. I saw a guy I wanted. I'm going to take Matthew Pavon at plus 40,000. Pavon.
I got it here.
Yep.
Let's see. What am I going to do here? I'm going with Mickelson.
And he's at 30,000, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's an easy one. Phil at 30.
Well, if we're going with crazy names, I'm going with Emiliano Grillo.
Oh, Grillo.
Grillo Pickles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very good.
Ask Jack. Next time you see Jack, ask him about Grillo.
Grillo.
Do it. You see Jack all the time?
Very rarely.
Next time you see him, go, hey. Ed said ask about Grillo.
Grillo.
It's hilarious. He'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Grillo.
It's not the pickle. All right. I think we're pretty good there.
That's it.
Yeah.
That is it for the U.S. Open. We'll see who wins next week.
Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is the day. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday, dear someone today.
And guess whose birthday is today? And who are we starting with? Where are we going?
We'll start with Rick. Yeah.
Ricky.
Rick's up first.
Rick. Teddy Bruschi. Bruschi. How do you say it? Bruschi. How do you say it?
Bruschi.
Bruschi. That's what I think.
I know the name.
We're going Rick, Ed, Scott.
I know the name.
The Patriots guy, right?
Yep.
He's on ESPN.
54.
He had a stroke.
Which way? It's going which way? Go Scott. No, right?
No, you. We'll go
Me?
you.
Oh, I don't think he's 50. Is he that old? I don't know. I'll say 49.
44?
52.
I don't think he was that old. Wow.
Close. Good guess. Ed's up.
I think it's Tom Brady's age. Ish.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was younger than us.
Mm-mm.
Dan Fouts.
Oh, he's an old fart. Let's see. He came up in 77. He's 76.
I think it's too off.
That's too old. That's too old. Shit.
69.
67.
74.
Damn.
It was closer than I thought. I didn't think.
Scott, Tell me about the avocados. Joe Montana. We did the Super Bowl.
Joe Montana?
Montana.
What are you what's that all about?
He was on these talk shows, and one of the things you had to ask Joe about was avocados. Because he's pushing avocados.
Oh, he's right around that
Avocado
age.
from Mexico.
69. Yep. 69.
I didn't even know about that. I keep that handy in case I go to Lomelli's.
Rick?
What'd you hit? You hit a 69?
69er.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Rick Gary Fensick.
Oh, 47 from the Bears?
Number 45.
45.
Play the 40 zone right down to the bone.
Mm. Oh, he's got to be right there too, no? No. 63.
I was going to say 64.
What year were you in? 2025? It's 40 years ago. He was old then.
My mom had a crush on him. She always said he had a cute butt.
Oh, cute asses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Raymond's helmet through your ass.
What'd you guys say? I'm sorry.
Did you just write them down? What you said?
No, I'm just. I
So
was
it's 64.
And what'd you say?
63, I think I said.
67.
I went 62.
71.
Damn.
Oh, he must have been
He
in
was
his
31
30s.
years. He was 31 years old then.
I was thinking he was like 26, 27.
Wow.
So are we still doing our sleepover for this or what?
I'm in.
Yeah, when is that?
25th July.
July 25th. We're having a sleepover. I'm in.
Not just sleep on the short couch again.
I was going to sleep here tonight, but yeah, well, we can wait until that.
Can order pizzas.
I've already had a grape fizz. That pizza would be good.
I get to sleep in the dog bed.
Actually, we could do a walking taco bar instead. Or pizzas. Pizzas are fun though.
Mm-hmm.
Either
way, yes.
Rick.
You buy a big screen. Like a movie thing.
I got a projector I could bring.
Oh, we could do outside.
Oh, yeah.
We sleep outside under stars.
Oh, mosquitoes will be heavy then.
And it's probably going to still be 47 degrees out.
Yeah, good point.
Ed, you're up?
No, Rick's up.
Oh,
No, I
Rick-
guess
Rick-
not Fensick.
Yeah, you're up.
Oh, okay.
Dallas Clark.
Dallas Clark, the tight end. He just retired too recently, right?
Already had a tight one.
37.
Good old Dallas, huh? Let's say he's like 41.
I was going to say 42.
46.
Wow, he is old. I thought maybe he retired early.
Scott, Hannah Storm.
Look at the month and a day and the temperature up there.
Whoa! That's a goocher!
That's a goocher. Get a picture of that thing.
Yes!
Nobody believes in moons and goochers until you see 269s on there.
Yes.
I'm taking a picture of that.
Hannah Storm, she's up there, but I don't think she's that old. I'm gonna say she's 55.
59.
I have no idea. 57.
63. She asked me to the prom.
You wish.
She's a nerd then.
63. Wow. Okay. She's still good
What
looking.
was your prom? A night under the star?
I forget what it was. It was at the Hawaiian Gardens.
You got it. Jesus.
I chose to ignore it.
It was.
Well, didn't you guys
fire?
Fire.
I was gonna make like one of those nuclear jokes, like back then they were always doing the hiding under their table. Yeah. Bliss under the table.
One of my
Gotta wear sunglasses.
I'm listening to you.
Go ahead, Willie.
Rick, one of my favorite golfers' names of all time, Fred Funk.
Fred Funk.
That's funny when I know a lot of funks.
Is that your buddy in the penalty box? I think it is.
Marshawn. Yeah.
It's him.
And he scored a goal already.
They're up 5-1 now.
Is it me? Am I first?
Yep.
Who is it now? Fred Funk?
Fred Funk.
He's the renegade of funk.
He got the funk.
I don't know much about him.
I don't know either.
I'm going to just go, I'm probably way off. 63.
I don't know what Fred Funk is. 66.
He's probably like 21.
I have no idea.
I think he's older. I think.
Willie said it's one of his favorites. So it's like Sam Snead.
Bagger Vance. 69.
269 to the
Jiminy Crickets.
269s and
Hey.
269s.
It's an omen.
That's a moon. That's not even a goocher.
Yeah.
Ed, your favorite speed skater, Eric Heiden.
Oh, Eric Heiden. That was the 80 Olympics. He's probably 21. 64.
66.
I split him 65.
67.
Ah, he's 22.
He used to do the bike racing down at the Velodrome.
Yeah.
I've
Yep.
seen him race before.
All those guys are
Tuesday
bikers
nights?
too.
Yeah, they're.
Tuesday nights down there, still do it.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
I don't. The only time I go down there is Friday for a fish fry, and then I try to get out of that neighborhood quick.
Every now and again, we'll go get Big Star and we'll throw the pickles on the track.
I broke my
we
ribs.
don't, we don't.
I broke my ribs back there.
Throw the pickles on the track. Jesus. Watch this.
Scott, Steffi Graf.
Oh,
It's me?
Yeah.
she was a handsome lady.
Ed had Eric Heiden.
Nice return, fella. I'm going to say she's, I don't know,
Overshaved that abs apple.
59.
57.
60.
56.
Yeah, you guys are so close.
They're going to split us.
Rick,
It wouldn't matter, but.
It reminds me of Indianapolis.
basketball player Kerry Kittles.
Ooh, Kerry Kittles.
I have no idea who that is.
He was an ugly fucker. He went to Villanova.
Yeah, it was.
didn't he?
He went in the East. I remember.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yes, I love this.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, they don't care.
Oh, yeah.
See, it's a blowout.
Oh, here we go.
It's a blowout, so they're going to fight.
Fight, yeah.
They don't care.
There is a punch, grapple.
The ref is fighting the guy from Edmonton, and the Panthers trying to get him off of him.
Jeez.
Oh, he's trying to rip his head off.
Try to listen to the fucking song.
How come the benches don't clear?
Can't.
Why?
That's like a big suspension. You just got to let them go at it until they tire
Ooh,
them.
look at this. Look at these two over here.
Those are some haymakers.
Yeah.
Who's he hit?
Who's Sam Snead?
I don't know, but that guy we might not have him on birthdays. He might get killed in this fight. Nurse might need a nurse.
Nice. Night, nurse.
3 concussions. CT. Oh, that was a good punch. Man, this is fun watching this.
Bill Burr's like, when are you guys going to break us up?
It looked like Bill Burr.
That's Billy Corgan. I'm sorry.
You know, it looked like.
That was a good one.
I was gonna say it looked
that
like
was a great one.
He looked like Lanny McDonald, is what I was gonna say.
With a big old
With the-
mustache.
yeah. Man, it's good fighting. Where are we at now?
We're at Kerry Kittles,
Kerry Kittles.
I don't know who this is.
basketball
Yeah, he
player from Villanova.
Oh, that guy. That explains everything. 72.
48. Jesus Christ. Either. I just remember he played out east.
I'm going to say he's 51.
So I was close, actually. Good guess.
As my number gave it away, huh?
I did the math.
He said
You
48.
split us. Good job, bud.
I didn't know. I didn't hear you guys said.
I was at 48.
Oh,
I
you
was
said
at
48?
That's at 72.
You were too busy watching punches. We're over here trying to, figure out who Kerry Kittles is.
Okay.
Well, he's like, my landscaper, Steve.
Ernesto.
It's like, what?
Michael J. Fox.
Oh, wait. Sorry, my microphone's a little loose.
Jesus.
Hey, Stephen Hawking.
Oh, let's see. He was on Family Ties, and he was on Marty Gadzooks. So that was 80,
Double reverse.
That was 85.
1.2 gigawatts.
So I just saw the trailer
Wait a
for
second.
Superman.
Michael J. Fox is your age. We did this in a Willie thing. He's oh shit, I can't remember if he was older or younger though. I know he's right around your age. So he's 60, I'll say 63.
64.
Yeah. I knew
After you
it.
said it, I'm like, oh, we did do it.
Yeah, we did do that.
I'm just going to go whatever you say. I'm going to say a year older. That's all I'm going to do.
Yeah, we did that not too long ago.
Yeah.
Scooter. Natalie's rap.
Portman herself?
Yes.
She's younger than us.
Yeah, that's not that I'd like to break in that myth.
I'm going to say 49.
Oh, shit. I don't think she's that old even.
She's cute.
42.
44.
You almost said
I-
44, didn't you?
I almost said 43.
I know all the
But I
bonus-
just saw the trailer for Superman, and somebody breathed fire at him, and he covered his face.
Pussy.
He's Superman.
That's like when
You should just burp at him.
when Reeves back in the old one, the guy shoots him with 5 bullets and they bounce off and he throws the gun at him and he ducks the gun.
Yeah.
Like the bullet doesn't have more force. But I know all the boner grudges. Like Natalie Portman.
All right, Rick. Peter Dinklage.
Ooh.
Say it one more time.
Peter Dinklage.
4'6".
I drink and I know things. He's an angry elf.
There it is.
Say
I get what you
One
said
more
now.
time. One more time.
say it one more time.
Does Santa know you're missing?
Are you a South Pole?
He must be from the South Pole.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, I was thinking Vern Troyer.
Oh, God.
Sorry, my mistake.
Peter Dinklage. Let's see here.
It's a great name, too. That's a name that fits him.
I'm going to say 51.
He was in all those movies with the snow people and everything, wasn't he?
I couldn't even guess his age.
Oh, you,
No people?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, was he
Like
in that
drink
one?
and I know
Yeah,
things.
he was.
I'm going to say, I think he's older than us. I'm going to say 60.
So 51 and 60. I'm going to say 55.
56.
I tried my damnedest, guys. I tried my damnedest.
Yeah, your math sucks.
Couldn't cut it in half. You guys didn't give me a good half.
It was a 9. It was a 9, yeah. You got to cut that in half.
Couldn't.
One of Ed's favorite backbiters, Marv Albert.
How old is Toupee? That's the question. Who's up, Ed?
Ed is.
Oh, 70. I don't know.
Man, I bet he's old. I'm going to say he's fucking 82.
77.
84.
Ooh, good guess.
Yeah, he just been around a long time. He did have a great voice, though. Called a lot of Bulls championships. You just remember his voice. A spectacular move.
Spectacular. Scott, Ali Sheedy.
Oh, Ali Sheedy. The Brat Pack. St. Elmo's Fire, Breakfast Club. She's older than us by a little bit.
What was that robot show she was in? Short
Circuit. Yeah, I'm gonna say she's.
Yeah.
Your mother was a snowblower.
I'm gonna say she's.
Disassemble Stephanie or
I'm
something.
gonna say
wasn't it?
she's.
It was something like that.
Johnny Five's alive.
59.
Got to be older than that. I remember watching it as a kid.
Beating off to her.
Yeah.
You were
What
short,
is this thing?
you were short circuiting.
How does it work?
I said 59.
Why do I
or
scream
60? What did I say?
Why do I scream and spit at the same time?
I said 60.
All I know is Fisher Stevens was acting.
Wow.
66.
I'm gonna say 64.
63.
I'm not even close today. It's an off day. Must be this grape drink. Must be just purple nurple.
Rick. Steve-O.
Oh.
You see, when I was
You gonna put out a cigarette?
I was
in your
playing
plug?
Jackass.
Steve-O, he looks about 97. I'm going to say I think Johnny, he's probably mid 50s. I'm going to go 48. No, he's fucking older than I am. I'll stick with it, 48.
I think he might be close.
I think he's older than that. I really do. I think he's probably about 53.
I'm gonna say he's 49.
Ed's going to say 53.
So you could whisper it to us. We'll guess when he comes back. Go ahead. Okay, we'll let him guess when he comes back. Go ahead. So give me a next one. We'll guess, and if we get it, he's too bad for him.
Actually, Ed's up right now.
Well, I'll go. That's fine.
You go. Ashley and Mary Kate Olsen.
They're younger than we are, obviously. They were little kid. I'm gonna say they're 10 years younger. No, they're probably younger than that. You're about right. 10 years, right? I'm gonna say they're 43.
Elizabeth is their sister. We had this question a while ago.
She's way younger than them. She's younger than them.
Is she?
Yeah, she's
I thought she
younger.
was older.
I thought she's younger sister of them.
Yeah, she is.
She's younger?
Younger. Elizabeth.
I'm gonna say I said 43.
Yep.
Rick? I just went 10 years.
I think they're...
No, they were way younger than that because they were like fucking...
But that was like the mid 80s. So,
But when I was watching it, I'm thinking my age.
87. It was 87 when it came out.
I bet they're 15 years younger than me. And I'm 53. I gave you the answer. Go with it.
43, you think?
I said
38.
15 years younger than me.
I'm going to say 39.
Close.
Yeah.
Rick,
So
first point on the board.
Oh, rub it in.
We don't need to.
Wow.
Hey, I'm just giving you positive reinforcement there.
Hey, Rick, way to join the party.
It's like dartball when you finally get a hit.
Guess he's not getting a happy dad next week.
Happy dad.
Okay, Rick, go ahead. You get the guess. This one.
Boy George.
Ooh, karma, chameleon.
Oh, he's got to be right there. 69.
Oh, I was gonna guess that
you
too.
Fucker.
I was gonna guess that too. Thanks for taking it away from me because I was saying it. Damn, he's old. Well, let's see. The 80s, he was out, but I think he was old when that came out.
He aged
40
so well.
years. I'm gonna say he's like 73 then. Okay, I gets to guess him.
82, probably.
How old is he? How old?
64.
Fucker.
Oh, we were way off. Okay, so he gets
We weren't way off. You were.
You were 5 years
I
off.
was still in the same era.
I was like 8. Okay, Mr. 0 points.
You want to go check on that
That's
because
fair.
I put in like fake sugar in that.
You got any more?
What?
Any more birthdays?
No, that was the last one.
Oh, now we got to do the year thing?
Yeah, do the year thing. Yeah.
What?
You want more beer?
No, I'm
Or-
good.
oh.
I'm good. I'm good. Oh,
So I mean, I can give you some just off.
just for fun. Let's do some fun ones.
How about
Yeah, I'll take some of that.
let's find one here that everybody knows maybe. Adrienne Barbeau from Maude.
I'm gonna say she's 84.
I'm going to say 82.
She's 80. What about Frank Beard of ZZ Top?
Frank Beard. That's pretty ironic.
Didn't Bic offer them $1 million like back in the 80s or 90s to shave their beard?
I think you're right there.
They want to do it.
No, they wouldn't do it.
I think it was only $100,000.
Is that what it was?
Because I think $1 million they would have done it.
We're done doing this for points.
Yeah.
69.
Nope, he is
72.
76.
Actually, it won't be 69 because he would have gave it to us probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah. What about Joshua Jackson?
From Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek, yeah.
He's a little younger than us, I would say. Oh, no.
40, 45.
Say 52.
47.
See, I'm getting closer with these ones.
What about Shia LaBeouf?
You ever see him in the movie Tax Collector?
No, I haven't.
Great freaking movie.
Well, it's in that.
Great George Lopez is in it.
How can you take that
bunch,
show?
bunch
How
of
can
no names.
you take that seriously with George Lopez?
It wasn't nowhere near a main character.
I think I have seen that.
Oh my god, where he's Mexican. He plays a Mexican character. He plays it well too.
I think I've seen that.
It's a great movie.
Huh.
How about? Did you give a guess yet?
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
43.
I'm gonna go 48.
39.
Wow.
Yeah. What else we got here? Comedian Tim Allen.
Detroit native.
74.
Yes.
Cocaine addict. Turned it around.
Was in prison.
Was in prison.
Yes.
Puts a couple years on you.
These are just for
67.
fun. We're doing
67.
Who is it?
72. Tim Allen.
Okay, so
72.
you got two guesses now.
guesses,
These
right?
are real ones.
Okay.
So Steve-O is the first one.
Steve-O's 57.
And you have Boy George.
How old is he?
51.
51. And then Boy George.
Boy George is older. He's 69.
64.
I guess 69.
Actually, no, that's unfair. Guess different because 69 was guessed.
Okay.
64.
Oh, sorry. Well, yeah, sorry. Yeah. So now the year thing is
So you would guess 60. You would guess 68.
Yeah.
So right now, Scott has 6.
Jesus.
Ed has 1. Rick has
A perfect circle.
Yeah. So here's the question. Gerald Riley won the Iditarod.
I'm not even writing that down.
Wait, I wrote something down. Willie's stupid. That's what I just wrote down.
That narrows it down. Alaska.
The Celtics won the NBA championship.
Oh, that shrinks the years.
Oklahoma won.
There was a full moon that year.
Oklahoma won the college football championship.
Definitely 1986.
The Reds won the World Series. Top album was Hotel California.
Okay.
Hotel
And the top grossing movie. Hey, Adrian. Rocky.
Original Rocky.
Yes, Rocky. The Rocky. And this is for 1,000,000 points.
Oh, let me think here. There's two guesses here because it was a top grossing movie this year. That year, because I think I know when it won the Oscar, but it'd be I don't know if this is the same then.
Top album, Hotel California.
Yeah, and
The
the Reds thing I know was.
And you guys were all born during this time.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be between 2 years here. I'm just gonna leave it here. Okay, I'm gonna write mine down. Okay, I got my ear.
Is everybody done?
Yeah, I guess.
Who wants to start? We'll start with Rick. As we've done.
I stuck with 1986.
I was going to say 1776, but I'll just say 1975.
1977.
1976.
Damn, I thought it was 76. 77 won the Oscar, and 76 would have been.
I was not born yet.
Yeah.
Is that right? I'm sorry.
The Reds won in 75 and 76,
Boyd.
so I didn't know which one it was.
76, it won the Oscar in 77. So 76 I was like, it probably was 76 when that was the most grossing.
You guys all fucking disappoint me because you didn't get it off the Iditarod.
Didn't they win 2 World Series of Reds back?
Like 75, 76.
Yeah.
That's why I
So
took 75.
Damn.
In Hotel California was around 75, 76, so that didn't really help.
After they won 76, 77, that's why I got messed up. And I would have got them for sure if I would have got 76 right.
Rocky was like a telltale because I remember
They won the Oscar in 77, right?
probably
Star Wars was the highest grossing in 77.
77 with Star Wars.
was
Yeah, if me and you would have put our heads together,
We would have got it.
we'd never go home. That too. But yeah, okay. Oh my God. Thank you for holding up for me there for a few minutes.
Holy shit.
I do not remember eating a condom.
Is that what popped in there?
There was like 3 grape skins in there, and I'm like, this is the only grape I've had. Those must be in there from years ago.
What are you? One of the cone heads now?
Hop said it's a good menu and has good food. I wonder if he's talking about the place I went to eat.
Was it the 162 Char House or whatever it's called?
129 Center Cut.
69 Char House.
Then he wrote. Then Hop
Peter's House of Munch.
Then he wrote Michael Block on here. Who's Michael Block?
Was that the kid that got shot?
he
No,
no-
that was Michael.
Was he a number 1 draft pick?
Michael Block.
I don't know. Oh, Center Cut he wrote, but Michael Block, we don't know what it is. And then Jeff said, "Good evening, fellas. His son Casey is getting involved in sports podcast, and he wants to know if he can do a show with you guys."
Absolutely.
Oh,
Sure.
Michael Block, PGA.
Oh, PGA,
Oh, yeah.
Michael Block. Okay.
How old is he?
I think 11 or 12. I think his son is.
Can he say whore?
Can he say whore and fuck?
Your mom's a whore umpire.
yeah. If he can say whore if he can say whore, we're in. He's in.
Yeah, we should let him come in here for a few minutes.
Yeah.
At least for, a half an hour or
Yeah.
something.
If he can come in and
Hey, as long
talk.
as put some earmuffs on.
No. Kids need to learn.
Yeah. He probably says more. Trust me, he probably says a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean,
Who is this we're talking about?
Jeff Jankowski's son.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
it's like us. I mean, I learned about sex in Boy Scouts. Jeez.
Was it you?
He got his pegging badge when he was 8.
Was he?
And a
Was,
docking badge at 9.
was it you and Daniel, or was it Daniel Baldwin and Adam Sandler in that Saturday Night Live?
Sorry, I'm crying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So Jeff said he's 12 and he listens to you guys. Oh my God, he listens to us.
Hey, listen to what I heard last
So
night.
ask your dad and mom what pegging and docking is.
So who's going to dress like a
What?
priest?
What? What do you think? Do you think Ed swallowed drugs? He had a condom in his,
He just got back from Tijuana.
and he just bought a new truck.
Oh God.
We're gonna segue. Are we doing the food now?
Oh yeah, food. Let's do
Do
that.
we have enough time? Or you
Yeah,
just
we
wanna
got
wait?
time. We got time. We
All
got
right.
time. We got time.
Make it quick.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a snake draft about the best fast food.
No, what classifies as fast food? It's got to have drive-through?
Yeah, no, not necessarily. Some of you going and get like,
Stand-up ordering?
yeah, like a pop. I'll count Potbelly and Five Guys, stuff like that. McDonald's, yeah. But
Would you
something-
count Portillo's?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm going to get it and walk out with it.
Yeah, I didn't even think about
quick ordering,
Portillo's.
Yeah, but something that's Jeff just wrote he learned what 69 is from your show.
The temperature in here.
Yeah, that's what the temperature is and the date.
Jesus Christ, Jeff. Get your head out of the gutter.
Yeah. Willie Hop says Willie will have warm gummies in his pocket for him.
Yeah, probably. Don't eat Willie's gummies.
I got a fuzzy Werther's.
Don't reach down in that pocket there, son.
I'm going to tell you right now, he doesn't have enough body weight for Willie's gummies. Because they beat my ass.
So yeah, like anything, but like over the years, like something might have had something 20 years ago you loved and it's not there anymore.
And it's funny that you liked it so much you came.
I have one that comes to mind.
And let's
from
just
the
say
past.
too, like I'm gonna give you an example, okay? Like a Whopper. Like
I do like the Whopper.
But like sometimes you go there and the Whopper could be crappy today.
Yeah, that's true.
But the best Whopper when it's made right, a Whopper is probably awesome.
Yeah, it is.
So let's just say, like, you know,
I got you.
you can go today and you get a Whopper, it's garbage now, probably.
For sure.
Okay, so
I got
okay. So let's have we'll go around. Let's go Ed, Rick, Willie, me, and we'll just go keep going around.
All right.
Do snake drop. So Ed, kick us off.
I'm gonna do my number one, and it's probably what gave me the shits right now. I had a Big Mac for lunch with a Mellow Yellow. So I've probably eaten, I'm going to guess I've eaten over 1,000 Big Macs. I love the Big Mac. So
what's your favorite? What is
my favorite place to get one?
No, what do you like about the Big Mac?
That's a good call, too.
I'm going to tell you my favorite place. I just love the Big Mac. It's perfect. The sauce and everything, the extra bun in the center.
Okay.
But the best place to get one, North Avenue, Milwaukee in the hood. They don't fuck around. They make a Big Mac up there. It's always good. So
I will go old school McDonald's.
Okay.
The McDLT.
I didn't even think about that.
I love that. That was good.
It's hot, and you put them together.
In a styrofoam container.
White styrofoam container.
That's another problem because
Best
the Big
thing
Mac
ever.
was even better with the styrofoam.
That's a winner.
Yeah.
Hands
That's
down.
a great one.
All right, I'm going to come out. I remember hearing about this, and I had to try it. And it was the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
When it first,
came
out there, I mean, nobody had anything like that.
Brandon pickle juice.
It was the first chicken sandwich actually sold in fast food, and it was sold at Waffle House.
Yes, Waffle House. Yeah.
Waffle House
Yeah.
sold it, but they were doing so good they were like, we don't want your thing here, so they had to start their own store. And I'm gonna put that to me that would be the number one sandwich of all time. To me, even like I said, I've had thousands of Big Macs probably, but that Chick-fil-A sandwich is legit.
It is. I mean,
you can go to a fancy restaurant, you can't get a chicken sandwich that good.
The only problem is nowadays, I mean, lately, it gives you greasy fingers from the bun.
Yeah, the bun is greasy.
It's a little too buttery. I don't know if it's buttery or grease, but yeah, the flavor of the chicken is if it's freshly cooked.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna go with the McDonald's Filet-O-Fish.
I never had one.
Incredible.
Never had one.
Yeah, they're
Incredible.
crispy.
When it's made right, it is.
It's pretty solid. The bun is like steamed.
Yes.
And that's like the magic to it.
Half piece cheese, strange.
Because
so
Quick Trip, I get the fish sandwich every Friday. When I'm in there, if most every Friday, it's not nowhere near the Filet-O-Fish though.
With the right amount of tartar sauce when they put it right, when it's not a mess, because sometimes it's terrible. They got when they do it right.
I scrape the tartar sauce off of it because I don't really care for the chunkiness of it, but it still has a little flavor of it, and that's perfect.
Yeah, so Filet-O-Fish.
Nice.
Ed? Hop threw out there Arby's double roast beef with Arby's sauce.
Yeah.
Horsey sauce.
Horsey sauce.
Garbage.
Makes you poop.
I'm with Arby's sauce. I'm with you, Hop.
Oh, where was I at now? I know I forgot what I was going to say.
He's pointing and laughing at him.
They're fighting again.
He's trying to fight. He's just pointing and laughing.
Uh,
I love this. Look at this shit getting thrown on
The
the
rats.
ice.
The rats.
Yep. It's a final. They're at the end of the game. They're beating the shit out of each other. I love it. Corey Perry.
Dorito Locos at Taco Bell.
Taco,
Yep.
I love the Dorito Locos.
As long as it's not been sitting around and the bottom's gotten soggy.
Right.
Yeah,
It's got to be
the
crispy.
shells are terrible there,
100%
but
right.
the flavor's awesome of them. I agree.
Rick?
I'm going to go with, I had one over the week in a different city, and it was still freaking fantastic, is a wreck from Potbelly
I agree.
with everything on
Best sandwich.
What is it?
The
It's-
wreck?
A wreck.
It's I don't know what it all has on it, but it's got a bunch of meat. It's got Swiss. It's
care
got to
about
have
fucking
turkey,
cheese, what kind of
ham.
meat?
It's got a ham.
I think there's roast beef, turkey,
roast
ham.
beef. I don't think there's any turkey. I think it's ham, roast beef, and
I think pepperoni and salami or salami or something like that. One of
uh,
those meats?
Capicola or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you get the shaved pickle on there, the tomato, giardiniera. It's got salt and vinegar, and then a couple other things. Spicy mustard and mayonnaise I get on it, and it's just
I don't do that.
it's toasted. It's just fantastic. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it is good.
If you couple it with the strawberry shake hands down the best meal you could have. And you can get it 3 different sizes.
Strawberry shake, you said?
Strawberry shake.
Not malt, strawberry shake.
Yeah, it's a shake. And it comes with the little windmill cookie on the top of the
Seriously?
shake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it does, yeah. The kids used to get that once in a while, yeah.
Actually, I love doing cookies so much, I'd buy a box every now and again from Potbelly.
I don't know if you guys remember the first time you've ever had one of these at this place, but a Blizzard.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes.
I remember
Oh, yeah.
when it first came out, you're
The
like,
old school
what
M&M
the
Blizzard.
hell is
Yep.
this shit? This stuff is awesome.
Yeah, Blizzard is a good call.
For sure.
I'm gonna go, and the chicken sandwich conversation was a minute ago, but I will say this, and this is like got to be perfect storm. I mean, Chick-fil-A is great, but I think one of the spicy chicken is very good there. But I think the best spicy chicken sandwich, when it's right, the right size, everything, is Wendy's. The spicy chicken sandwich at Wendy's is the best by far when it's right. It's got to be right. Can't be. You know, sometimes it's different sizes and all this, but I'm gonna go with the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich. By far is one of the best chicken sandwiches you're gonna get.
I agree.
But sometimes it's not right. Where consistency, one thing you get with Chick-fil-A is consistency. I believe overall the consistency with Chick-fil-A is the best you're gonna get with most fast food.
Oh, for sure.
I think so. Oh, look at that, Rick! It popped up here. One of the best Potbelly's a Rex sandwich. Yeah, that's my. I get that all go to all the time there.
Mm-hmm.
I hardly ever go to Potbelly anymore. I used to go there all the time when I was out in Lake Geneva working.
So good.
I'm gonna go with the big beef at Portillo's.
Good call.
Good call. Very good.
With the sweet peppers, not the hot peppers. Sweet peppers and mozzarella.
Because the hot peppers make your butthole burn.
Yeah, that too. The grape soda made my butthole burn today. Can I do one for Timmy real quick?
Yeah.
Because he would be the Papa Burger at A&W. He loves the Papa
yeah,
Burger.
yeah.
And it's good. I do like the Papa Burger.
No, you can't do it for me. You should be here. Go ahead.
So, the Papa Burger.
Good. You know, I go there and never got that ever.
Yeah.
Never had the Papa
I
Burger.
don't know what I get there. I don't remember.
I just get a normal. Our chicken sandwiches are good there too.
Yeah. The cheese curds.
Their onion rings are good there too.
The onion cheese curds are really good there. Go ahead, Rick.
I'm gonna go with I kind of want to go with the chicken sandwich, but you guys got a couple of them.
I'll throw one out there. Which one are you gonna say?
No, how many times are we going around?
We'll go a few.
Keep going.
Okay. It's always been a favorite of mine is the original chicken sandwich at Burger King. It's the long one.
Oh, I remember that.
What I do is when I'm eating my fries, get ketchup on the plate. I rip the sandwich in half and I dip it in ketchup. It is delicious.
You're
no
a
cheese.
you're
My
a
wife
ketchup-
get-
you're a ketchup kid?
Just on that. That's the only sandwich that I put ketchup on.
I'll do one for my
That
wife.
doesn't come.
She used to love the chicken parmesan one there.
Okay.
They used to have a chicken. It used to be like a once in a while.
Yeah.
Same one. They used to just put mozzarella and
Yeah, I don't
and
get it with cheese.
sauce.
But yeah, I know what they're talking. I know what you're talking about. They had
She used
the
to love
marinara
that.
sauce
She used
on
to
it,
love that all the time. Sorry to interrupt.
No,
but-
yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go with this. This was introduced in 1986, believe it or not. A bacon cheeseburger from Five Guys.
Oh, Five Guys.
Probably cost you like $37.
Five Guys is so good though.
Yeah.
The price back then was $11.12.
The concept of the fries there, it's fantastic. Just dump the bag.
Just give me as much as you can.
Yeah, just dump the bag, please.
We have a Five Guys here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I haven't even been to it yet. Since
Five Guys. I tell people this all the time. If you don't like stuff in your burger, don't go there because it's not worth it. Because
Right.
the price you're paying is for the stuff to go on it. If you just like a cheeseburger plain, don't go there. You're wasting
Right.
your time.
Yep.
You really are. If you just want a cheeseburger plain, although I've done it because I don't mind paying whatever. If I'm gonna pay $20 for a burger and fry, I'm fine with it because but the bacon's good there. Everything's good about that place. And it's consistent there too. Every time I go there, it's very consistent. Everything's fine. I haven't been there. I don't go there all the time, but was it you had the Five Guys, Willie?
I did.
Kind of just a very basic. I'm a fan of the bean burrito at Taco Bell. No onions.
I crushed a couple of those the other night.
No onions. just
I don't go to Taco Bell enough. I wish I went.
bean
more
burrito.
more.
Just a
Ever
bean
since
burrito.
you tore up the back seat, Sean's
Yeah.
back seat of her car.
Yeah,
And then he had Taco Bell.
yeah. Right after I destroyed her back seat.
See,
Oh,
they're-
hop throughout Wendy's chili.
Wendy's chili.
Solid.
Everybody says
Solid.
it's great.
Yeah, I've had it. It's good. Yeah, very good.
Good call, Hop.
That's what my wife said. She goes, "Tell them about the Wendy's chili." I'm like, "I don't eat it."
Yeah.
She's like, "It's great." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Okay, I'll tell everybody."
Yeah.
Settle down.
So yeah, I said, what did I say? Oh, the bean burrito.
So we haven't talked about KFC yet. The Chicken Littles.
My dad loves those.
Yeah, just the little thing with the one pickle on it and a little bit of mayo.
Mm-hmm.
They're legit, but you got to eat like 4 of them.
Yeah,
but they're good.
Yeah, they are good.
I'm gonna go a different way here. Gonna go with dessert. I know you did the Blizzard. Cinnabon.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Cinnabon, the original.
What was the first time you had a Cinnabon?
The first time I had it, I want to say it was at a Las Vegas airport.
First time I ever had one was in Detroit airport.
Yeah, and it was fantastic. And
Yeah.
ever since then,
I'm trying to think of the first time I ever had one. Was it
Probably in an airport. Yeah, you're probably right.
I might have been at Southbridge.
I know they had one up at
They have one at
Mayfair
Regency?
Mall.
I think
Mayfair
Southridge.
Mall.
I don't think Regency ever had one, did they?
No.
Southridge.
There's one on 142 in the interstate.
Southridge had one. Oh yeah, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Southridge had one, and so did Gurney Mills had one.
Gurney Mills still has
Still
one.
has one.
Yeah.
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 My turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with first time I really liked the chicken nugget was from Chick-fil-A. So,
Oh, those nuggets. What do they call them there?
just chicken nuggets.
Yeah, chicken whatever. I don't know.
Thought they-
Chicken whatever's. Yeah.
And so,
Oh, it says Chick-fil-A nuggets. Yeah.
Chicky Nugs.
and they were introduced in 1982
Wow.
down in
That's
Atlanta.
before McDonald's even. I think.
Atlanta.
McDonald's was introduced in 1981.
I remember me and Jimmy Wright sitting at McDonald's on Sheridan, and he choked on a bone in a chicken nugget.
Really?
Yeah, he coughed it up. I punched him twice. So, Jimmy, if you're listening, I remember when I saved your life from you choking on that chicken nugget. I don't think I did anything. I think I just watched.
This will be unpopular, but every once in a while, like once or twice a year, probably once a year, the double jalapeno burger from White Castle.
Oh,
Never had
damn it.
White Castle. Never had
Is
it.
it when you're bound up?
No, it's just they're good. They
And
taste good, and
aren't they cooked
It's-
on a
it's-
bed of onions?
yes,
It's the slide. It's a slider, but then it's got the jalapeno.
jalapeno cheese double, and
Yeah.
2 of them. They're awesome.
I had one. They gave me one on accident the last time
Did you
I
like
went
it?
there. Yeah, it was good.
It just they melt it the way it goes together.
We got to watch it because my brother doesn't like the onions. He's like Willie, so it's like we got to split half onions, half no.
they'll
onions.
do onions. They'll do onions.
He does them with You got to ask him. So then
Oh.
they wrap it in a different
See,
color.
Willie, there you go. They'll do onions.
And
I'm sure they're touching them at one time.
and then I got a jalapeno instead because they grabbed the wrong one. I've been there twice in the last year, and gave me shits both times, but it's worth it.
You never had White
I've
Castle?
never had it.
Let's do it.
You would like
Never.
it.
Let's do a road trip. We'll buy 40 of them.
Road trip right up to the interstate.
Hey,
I get what you're saying.
Hey, I
though.
hear.
get it.
I hear.
We hit a
Wood,
whorehouse too.
Like how you're laying into me for this.
I hear Woodman's has a really clean bathroom as well.
Oh, we're going road trip, you idiot. It's 2.5 miles away. He's just killing me over here. Oh, shit.
I thought you were doing the old Harold and Kumar.
Oh, shit.
I apologize.
I didn't catch it. That's even funnier. Where we at?
You?
Oh, I forget where we're at. I just marked off the sliders because you took that one.
Who said Krispy Kreme?
I was just going to say Krispy Kreme.
Oh, I seen it on your list.
Yeah, that was one of my ones. The
Okay.
Krispy Kreme, just the stupid donut.
Yep.
When they first come out and they were all hot and melty and they,
I could eat 97 of them easily. Fucking pound them down.
You know what are
Fresh.
just? You know what are just as good as those?
Quick Trips.
Yep.
If you heat them up. You got to heat them up, though.
They taste just as good.
Yeah.
I think they do.
They're very
Glazers?
close.
I could
Yeah.
eat. I could eat probably about 98 of those.
The Glazers are just as good.
Yep.
You're right.
Six-pack
It's
of
so
Glazers.
close.
Yeah.
They essentially copied it.
Should we have a donut eating contest up at Fondy? Who tees off first?
Only Long John's, though, with the custard. Oh, God, you'd be throwing up after about 2. Rick, you're up.
I'm gonna go old school, red roof, with the buffet.
Pizza
Hut.
Nice.
The you know, the tall red cups, just
Oh, yeah,
you know,
red
the
plastic cups.
the video games you could play, the pizza, the buffet, the whole ambiance, but the Pizza Hut pizza.
You know, that made a lot of lists in the top 10.
Did it?
Yeah. Just the straight, like, pepperoni pizza at the buffet.
Pepperoni lovers, too. All the pepperoni on
Yeah.
that
You
pizza.
could watch them make it, and it was great. It
Yeah,
was-
when
that
I
was a
worked
great time.
when I worked up in Stevens Point, that we actually went to Pizza Hut quite a bit because it was right on campus, and it was as good as any of the pizza in town, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it was, and you knew what you're getting.
Yep.
Really?
You know, I'm gonna go. You could say I'm gonna go with breakfast food here.
Yeah.
Egg McMuffin, but I would always do the sausage McMuffin.
I agree. I was going to jump in on
No
that.
egg. No egg.
The sausage McMuffin is better than the egg than the regular egg with the ham, I think.
I think it is. Anybody agree? Disagree?
I don't hate it, but I don't order it.
That's probably the only
Going
thing.
there for breakfast, it's a bacon egg or steak, egg, and cheese bagel for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Not a fan of steak, egg, and cheese.
My other half, my old sea hag, gets the bacon, egg, and cheese.
I'm doing the sausage.
Your old mitt.
I've heard that about you.
I'm gonna go with the Hardee's Frisco burger.
Oh shit. That's a Fondy favorite.
Yeah.
Fondy favorite.
And back in the day in high school, they had an incredible chicken sandwich too.
Hardee's?
Yes. Yeah, it was very good. The chicken sandwich. They don't have it anymore.
Yeah, I used to like Hardee's way back in the day.
There used to be the Wendy's on 39th right there.
Yeah, I have a more refined palate now. We don't have we don't have Tim Hortons here, so we don't have like Tim's Bits or anything here. But we can get those. I think it's even better. Those Taco Bell bites, those with the custard in them, the cinnamon,
the Cinnabon ones,
whatever the hell
Yeah.
those things are. Those things are freaking phenomenal. Is that Cinnabon then too?
Yeah, the Cinnabites.
Cinnabites.
Yeah. They have the cream cheese in the middle.
Dude, they're ridiculous.
Yeah.
I always forget that when I go there now, and it's like, oh shit, I should have got those. I'm driving away, and then you feel remorse.
Yeah.
And then you want to go back, but then you feel like an asshole. Like, oh, I'm a fat guy, and I thought about the cinnamon bites afterwards.
Or you get out of your car, you park, and you walk in like
You walk
just,
back.
You just got in there.
Oh, this place is new. Look at
hey,
this.
Look at this. Hey, I'm not really that hungry. Can I just get the?
Wait a second, fatty. You sound familiar.
You change your voice. Hi, how you doing?
Why? My name's Ed Incognito. What the hell? Yeah. Now, where are we at?
My turn?
One more round. We'll do one more round.
Yep.
One more
Who's
round?
starting?
Yeah.
We'll do one round of fast food, and then how about one round of local fast food ish?
Okay.
All right, that's good.
Because
I get you. I know where you're going with this.
Yep. So my last fast food round is the apple pie from McDonald's.
Yeah.
Otherwise known
And
as
I
the mouth burner.
The mouth burner, the roof burner. I did not know that there was an a la mode option to it until quite a few years ago. But you can get an a la mode option
When the ice cream machine's working.
when the ice cream
The
machine is
Taylor,
working. You are
Taylor
correct.
ice cream. So if you during Christmas they always introduce this one. It's a custard
Yep.
pie.
Yep.
I-
During Thanksgiving, I get the pumpkin pie.
That
And
custard, I
you
like
get
the
it a la mode
I like
then?
the shit
You
out
can.
of that thing.
Yes.
What does that run you? Like 29 cents?
It's like an extra 59.
He tells
Yeah, it
him
is.
he
really
tells
would.
him it's his birthday and he gets a free cone.
I'm doing
up
that
like this.
tomorrow. If I
Just drive up like this. Just like, you get whatever you want, sir.
How did you get
Here's
here?
a franchise.
How did you get here?
ice cream, give it to him. We can get sued.
Apple pie, McDonald's.
Fall out of the
Delicious.
car and lay on the ground by the window.
Aren't you 64?
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Wisconsin-based
Solid. It's a solid one.
cheese curds.
The curds.
The curds from Culver's.
Yeah, they are good. Everybody loves them. I got them on my list.
The fact that they have 3 different cheeses in there that you don't know about, it's fantastic.
I'm kind of with a theme with the chicken sandwiches here, but I'm gonna go. They don't have it anymore there. They had it for a while, and they made them in house. They breaded them. It's a Burger King had a sandwich called the Chiking. It was a burger.
Yeah, you told us about
it. It was incredible. We had it. It was one of the best chicken sandwiches. They don't have it anymore though.
The Chiking.
The Chiking. So spelled CH''King. Chiking. They don't have it anymore. And I think it was just too much and whatever. So I don't know. But it was excellent. It really was. No more though. It's gone. Disappeared. So
I don't want to go 2 chickens in a row. So I was going to go the breakfast biscuit at
Why would
Chick-fil-A.
you not want to go with 2 chickens?
Because that's my favorite. Because
Why would you not go with 2
crumbles.
chickens?
The Chick-fil-A biscuit.
the biscuits alone are awesome.
Yeah, the biscuits are all. I'm not going to go with that though.
Oh, okay.
Why are you not going with a chicken?
Because
Thank you.
You guys are killing me tonight. I'm gonna go with
Dad, you can fuck off.
I'm getting killed here. Dairy Queen again. The peanut butter parfait is one of my favorites because it's got the nuts in it.
You used to see the poop every night. Look at it.
Doesn't matter if you have 1 ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
Ed's in the bathroom. I hear, what is that? It's peanuts hitting the rim.
That was a buster earlier.
Well, the chocolate makes it look right.
I saw that the other day. And it was awesome.
Rick, is that the last one?
Yeah, so Rick, you're gonna start the locals.
So start with the locals. I'm gonna go with the Big Star single cheeseburger. Just nothing to it, but just meat, the Velveeta cheese, maybe ketchup and mustard with onions and lettuce, and that's it.
The Velveeta cheese
The
is the
Velveeta
key
cheese,
there.
Yeah, I get about 4 of them.
Yeah, that's about right.
Good to go.
I'm gonna say something that's pretty solid.
So I got the last.
That I've always had there. Anything from Tacos El Rey.
I went there recently, first time in a while.
I haven't been there in a while, but I used to get their nachos already, and it was fantastic.
They have a Mexican pizza there.
Do they? I
Oh,
remember you telling me about that. Yeah,
I was telling you about it.
The sirloin tip burrito is good. Have you had it there?
Fucking smack you. It's terrible. I talk about it at work all the time.
That's what everybody gets.
It's like a gravy burrito. It's so bad.
I don't get it.
They have an asada burrito.
You know what?
Try that instead. Try the asada burrito next time you go.
I did get it the last time, and you're right. It is kind of like it's like a pot roast almost in there.
Well, some people like that. I get that, but the asada burrito is better because it's just like steak.
Okay.
Try that next time.
Asada burrito.
Asada, yeah.
Asada.
But yeah, like Joe laughs because his mom likes stuff. His mom, Joe Gonzalez, likes the sirloin tip. He's like, Mom, it's like pot roast.
It's a pot roast.
She loves it. She's like, I love that burrito.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I never got it. All my buddies liked in high school. I used to get the chicken burrito.
Yeah.
Chicken's awesome there, but yeah, I can see. Yeah, a lot of people do like it though. In high school, all my buddies used to get it all the time. Like,
yeah, that's what everybody gets. That was the first time I got it. Was recent. You're
do you
right.
like it though?
Do you like it? All right, it's pot roast.
Yeah, a lot of people do like it though. But try the asada next time.
I will.
It's solid. But the Mexican pizza comes in a giant like tortilla they fry. It's like real flaky. It's got all the stuff on. It's
a tostada.
Yeah, it's got like all the stuff like, but it's real flaky. It's like, but it's everything on top of nachos, on top of a crust. Like it's giant. It's like a 12-inch pizza almost.
I've even got the taco bowl there, and it's a big, flaky bowl.
Stuff's really good there. Yeah. Good call, Willie, on that. You know, I'm just gonna buy. I couldn't think. I thought the same thing you were. I'm just gonna say same thing you did. I'm gonna go with double cheeseburger though.
Okay.
And just with ketchup and pickles. That's it.
What was that sub shop that everybody
Hungry
liked?
Head.
Hungry Head.
Yeah, everybody loved that one.
Never really got into it.
Did you like it?
Never really got into it.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know.
And it was on regular like Paelli's bread.
We used to always go to Big Bite.
I don't know where that
Big Bite was in the little strip mall, kitty corner from Muni, across from CVS.
Oh yeah.
That was Hungry Head, wasn't it?
No, it was Big Bite. It was. They copied all of Hungry Head sandwiches, and it was about a quarter, like 2/3 of the price.
Yeah, now it's like a Mexican restaurant or something there, isn't it?
What's the restaurant over there, or the sub shop over there by Platigan Sports?
That used to be Hungry Head.
I thought they just moved by Muni over there.
No, that was always Hungry Head.
Hungry Head. Yeah.
Now it's closed. Hungry Head's
yeah.
gone now. That's
Right.
like a
Flooded-
restaurant.
flooded
now.
out and something like that. Yeah,
It's like a restaurant now.
breakfast place.
But that place, I think the people that used to work there opened their own place, and all our sandwiches are the same. They were just different names.
Okay.
We used to go there for lunch. We used to work, so we used to drive down there. It was the same, but they were cheaper. Like I said, they had the same exact stuff. But like I said, it was basically like it's L&M is the same way now. L&M meats or hometown meats. It's all stuff you can make, but it's nice because you don't got to make it at home, obviously, because you don't got to go home and cut tomatoes, and you like less tomatoes in your sandwich is nice. But I agree with you, Rick. The double cheeseburgers or
just the burgers at Big Star.
Yep.
Oh shit! Now I got to. I was gonna go Cops double cheeseburger. Is that still local?
That's a solid one too.
That's a big freaking
First
burger.
time I ever had Cops was a few months ago, and it was pretty good. It was real good.
It's real good.
What's
It's a legit burger
for
a good price.
I had the chicken.
Buffalo
Did I have
chicken.
that the time I was there, or the burger?
Buffalo. Well, you had both, I think.
I thought you had chicken.
Oh, you chicken. I thought you had the buffalo.
Have you been there
chicken.
twice?
We went there and got ice cream and peanuts. That's pretty much what it
Nuts
tastes
for
like
daddy.
after- on the way home.
Oh, those are good. Yeah. But I think I don't know, because the buffalo chicken, the buffalo sauce has celery mixed in.
Celery mixed into it, and you can get like the
Blue cheese crumbles?
Blue cheese crumbles.
Yeah. A couple of questions. Someone asked, do we like Spot or Big Star better?
See, I'm a Spot guy.
Spot.
I'm a Big Star guy.
I'm going to go with Big Star as
Yeah.
well.
Except for cheese
But
curds. Cheese curds at the Spot,
Yes.
untouchable.
Yeah.
Cheese squares.
Cheese squares,
Yeah, they're
yes.
squares.
Cheese squares with a pizza
And I
sauce.
think they have fried pickles at Spot now, too. So.
Oh, do they?
Their onion rings are legit there too.
But I'm not. I would go to Spot if someone says go to Spot. I'll go.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
I'm not
go.
going to say no, but I would choose Big Star.
You know what's funny? I went past yesterday. I was like, man, it smelled really good. I almost pulled back around. And I ain't been there in a while.
Mexican grocery. Someone says, have we ever had tacos? Jeff asked. Mexican grocery store on 60th and 39th.
39th. It's the old Polish.
Yeah. It used to be Red Barn years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
And those tacos are really cheap too.
Are they good?
Yeah, they're good. I've had them
I
once.
picked up tortillas and stuff in there before. I never ate there though.
No, that place is cool because you can barely walk in there.
Yeah, it's
Jeff,
tiny.
Jeff can because he's skinny. Like me,
Yeah.
I'm like hitting like Tres Leches, and then I'm over here hitting,
Eats dessert
Sitting-
before he eats
Yeah.
his
And Hop
meal.
brought up hometown meat sandwiches. They're pretty
Yeah.
good. So yeah.
What about an homage to back in the childhood when you're swimming and you get the sandwich with chips? You know, the
Smash
peanut
it
butter
on
and
here.
chips. Yeah, just whatever kind of sandwich you have.
Yeah,
bologna,
Bologna and Miracle Whip and
Yeah.
American cheese.
Peanut
Just-
butter and jelly
just-
and potato chips smashed in between. It's
Yeah,
really good.
just
sweet
just
and
getting out of
salty.
the pool
And
and getting out of
Kool-Aid.
the lake and
You
know,
red
with your
Kool-Aid.
family and not grape Kool-Aid.
You know what I used to like is Fontaine Blue, and it ended up turning into Tommy Lasorda's Deli.
Fries.
The beef sandwich there.
Sokies.
I used to stop on my way to Carthage because I had a driver's
I lived
license.
right
So
there.
I would stop. I didn't live on that side of town, so
Sokies were good.
yeah.
Great way to end a show.
Good food talk. Good food talk.
I like food.
We like talking about food. I get
Yeah,
excited
I
about it.
have talk hometown for me. It'd be a Coney Island.
Oh, one more. El Fuego Heroes, the hero there.
El Fuego. Yeah,
It's fucking legit.
yeah. They got good food.
It's in a gas station, but
Yeah.
it's legit.
Actually, the other place is good too. Is out by still there even? It's out by Culver's on 52nd out there.
That Euros place there.
Yeah,
yeah.
Heroes and Heroes.
No, it was.
Remember Years and Heroes?
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Oh my god.
There was
The
way too much
chicken-
food.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, $10 you get 8 pounds of Euro meat.
It was like way too much for.
Yeah. What's that place called out there?
It's something.
Something Euro Fuego or something like that.
Yeah, it's right. They kind of expanded it and everything.
Euros. I don't know.
Across from Culver's by Quick Trip.
Yeah, it's on 52nd and.
Yeah, they got
31.
pretty solid food there.
Euro Grill.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's solid. I've been in there before.
A couple nice places. Yeah. So
Yeah,
lot of
I
new
could we talk
places in
food all
town.
night.
yeah.
Yeah, we got like Cane's now.
Yeah.
I've never
Granddaughter
been
loves
there.
Cane's.
Cane's okay.
It's all right.
I haven't even been to Buena Beef
It's
yet.
all right.
Oh no, beef is good.
Yeah, I've only been there like at Wrigley and stuff.
Bueno Beef is solid. I would say Portillo's is I'd say better, but it's not.
Yeah.
Bueno Beef is good.
Yeah,
they got
I
good
agree.
sausage. They got everything's good there.
I had it at Wrigley the one time me and you were down there. I was like, I'm not getting hot dogs today. I'm switching it up. And the Cubs got beat by like 14 runs that day. So I'm back
What
on hot
about
dogs.
what about your favorite diner? Either A growing up or B now in Kenosha. Mine would be Felicia's. It's the old
Felicia's
right across from
Great Mexican
Walmart
food in
there.
that place. Good Mexican food in that
Right
place.
now, right?
Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
Felicia's Stars and Stripes or Miraz. That was solid. We used to go there.
We were kids, Wolves, which is now the Home Plate restaurant, or what's that?
Tommy's.
Tommy's Home Run.
Pig, and it was Pignotti's for a while.
How about Cole's Cafeteria?
Who's?
Cole's Cafeteria.
Cole's?
I mean, Kmart Cafeteria.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kmart had a cafeteria
Sub,
back in the day.
Kmart sub. Can't go wrong with that.
You know where the best food is? Stupid hospital. The Kenosha Hospital downtown was they had great food there, and it was cheap. That was really good.
Good stuff.
And nobody said Andy's restaurant because nobody's ever been there.
I used to work there. That was my first job.
Not the restaurant.
The one on 63rd.
The restaurant. It was like Gary, the head guy then.
Fuck, I don't know.
Oh, the restaurant. Not you're talking about
the drive-in. I've never seen
It's
a car
for sale
there
right now. $325,000.
Yeah, I've eaten there once. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody there.
Yeah, that was my first job. Was the actual restaurant.
It's closed now.
Yeah, they
down by Danish Brotherhood, where it used to be, right?
Yeah.
Next to the donut hole.
Yeah,
there used to be the donut hole down there.
Yeah. I've been in Andy's before. Yeah, years ago. Yeah,
back when you could walk in that neighborhood without getting your house burned down or getting shot.
Yeah. So,
yeah, let's call it.
Closing thoughts, Ed?
I'm not ready yet.
Willie?
I'm going to the homeland. I'm going to Michigan this weekend.
Okay.
Gonna hang out with Pops for Father's Day. We're gonna go see a Michigan Whitecaps game. Get to see two of the top prospects in A right now. Matt McGonigal and Clark.
Max Clark. Yep.
Not to be confused with Mike McGonigal.
Nope. Jobert. And then they're playing the Lansing Lugnuts.
Oh, nice.
So it'll be a good time.
So the Whitecaps are Tigers.
Tigers organization.
I did not know that.
The Lugnuts are.
They usually the Cubs. They were.
I don't know what they are now.
Yeah, because I think now the Cubs are the Smokies down there or whatever.
So yeah, gonna hang out there. Gonna have some Conies, and I'll bring back some Coney sauce, and I'll bring back some Kogels, and we'll have some Conies one night.
Are you? Yeah, you've been telling us this for 5 years, Willie.
Yeah, I know it.
I had a Coney dog when I was in Vegas at the in the D.
Yeah,
these are the Detroit ones, though, right?
Well, these are Flint style. Flint styles, their meat's a little drier, and Detroit it's a little.
So it's Flint style.
Flint style.
Okay.
The chili sauce matches the water.
Someone's got to cut up the onion because I'm not cutting onion up. So.
Oh, where we at?
So that's what I got going on.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I got on my schedule the old fashioned event down at Lake Andrea Beer Garden this weekend. Father's Day, Saturday and Sunday. So if either of anybody's interested in either day, let me know.
Send me a message.
Probably be cleaning the boat, getting that ready to go out on the water, and then other than that, ain't really.
Do you have a name for that boat yet?
I don't. I thought we had a good one.
We come up with a bunch of names.
We had a good one the other day, or a couple weeks ago, and I forgot what it was already.
I thought you said it was blowing bubbles or something. He's back in town.
Who's Bubbles?
He's back in town.
He wants your number.
I don't know.
So yeah, that's all I got going.
Name my boat, win a prize. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, let me know.
Well,
I like old fashions.
Okay.
And you're a dad too. You guys, well, you own your grandpa, so it doesn't count.
You got to be one to get to the other.
Not always. I can't go.
Closing thoughts, Ed?
I'm glad summer's finally here. Started last week or whatever, and it was crazy weather last week because I was working outside on Tuesday, 88 degrees with thunderstorms in the forecast. So we wrapped up like at 1. Storms were supposed to arrive at 4. Barely got our shit picked up. It was already started raining by 2. It's pouring out. Anyways, who's keeping score? So I'm driving to Lomelli's to grab some El Pastor and some ham and stuff. I'm in the truck. I'm fucking dying. Like my face is red. I know it's 88 degrees out. I'm just pouring sweat. I look down. My truck's on full heat. And I got like 2 bars on my seat warmer because in the morning it was 51. So I come out. I go into Lomelli's. They thought I just got back from Mexico. I'm like pouring sweat. I look like an idiot walking around in there. Yeah. So finally summer's here, though. Hopefully not too many 51-degree mornings anymore.
I did get in my truck this morning. The heat seaters were on, and the steering wheel was on. Yeah.
You have a sweaty butthole?
I did not. I get cold very easily, so it was a change.
So do I now as I'm older, but yeah, when it's 88 and you got the
see us bald guys, we lose a lot of heat from that. You probably didn't have a hat on, did you?
No, I
was about ready to take off my pants in the truck. I was sweating so bad.
What time did you leave for work?
What the fuck?
You guys are all weird.
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us.
Huh?
Who would have thought?
Not me.
My closing thoughts is you guys are fucking weird.
You just figured that out?
And that umpire's mom's a whore.
Whore.
I told Willie I started watching a couple shows. I started watching Mobland with Piers Brosnan and
What
Helen
are we
Mirren.
watching? What are we watching?
Yeah, Mobland is pretty good. I watched 4 seasons on Netflix. That was pretty good. It's a series. It was extended.
Steve Carell in that?
Steve Carell and Tina Fey, and so pretty good. And Sly Stone died.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I had that written down.
Not
It's
Sylvester
a
Stone, not
family
that Stone, not
affair.
Sylvester Stone. Sly Stone, Sly
Which
the
is-
Family Stone. He
It's
was
a family
82 or 84, 82, 84, I think I heard.
Yeah, he was 80.
So Mobland, very good show. I watched 4 episodes so far, and very interesting show.
Slice Stone, Everyday People.
Yeah, everyday people.
What was the
Did
other
you guys,
one?
did you guys start watching Tires at all? Have you seen that?
I've heard.
I haven't watched
I've heard
it
it's
yet.
very
looks
funny.
pretty funny.
Yeah, we were flipping through the channels today. Kristen was looking for a show to watch, and I came across. I was like, "Ooh, we should watch that," but not right now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start watching it. It looks good. I like who's in it? Comedian, funny guy. You can see him. Does Trump on Kill Tony, and he's on Kill Tony.
Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis, yeah. So it looks good. I think we're gonna start what Jenny brought up today.
Oh yeah. Now I do know what show you're talking about.
What about
Tires?
Adults? That looked kind of interesting too. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
Adults?
No.
I can't remember what platform it's on, but I'm gonna take a look and see if that looks good or not.
But if you've got Paramount Plus or Hulu or whatever, I recommend Mobland.
Mobland and Landman.
Landman.
Yeah,
if
that was a
you
good
get
one.
a chance.
That was a good one.
And 4 seasons different. It's more of a dramedy couple thing, but it's interesting. It's a based off of a movie from the late 70s, early 80s. Alan Alda movie with Carol Burnett
I remember that. Yeah, back in the day.
called 4 Seasons. But that was a movie. This is a series, and I think they didn't expect it to be renewed. I think it was supposed to just be a season, because the last episode, I believe, if you watch it, you'll see why. Yeah.
Any more comments on the? Did you say any more comments on the Facebook page, or you got to get to?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Just last one was the tacos.
Oh,
Tacos.
That place does have good tacos. So
Yeah, Joe Gonzalez told me that too before. He says pretty solid. They're not very
I'm
big.
taking Joe's a McDonald's guy. He ain't. I don't trust this.
But he said like you, they're kind of smaller, but they're good.
Yeah, they're small
They're cheap though,
tacos.
like $1 a piece. He said.
Yeah, they're
Say it's
real
kinda
cheap.
like you, kind of smaller.
Yeah, me and Joe are both small. I've seen him in the shower.
Once again, we are the Bench Warmers podcast for Rick, Ed, and Willie. I am Scott. Everybody have a great week.
I hate goodbyes. Sorry, folks, the park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome.
Bye, Felicia. Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
I'd give them more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
Feels